We are live. Welcome back to Dragons in the Dining Room. DMLoxy here, getting ready to kick things off. It is PJs and pastries. So sorry.
Volume works.
Yeah, it does. PJs and pastries night, also known as pajamas and pastries night. We are going to spin a tale. It's going to be positively amazing. There's going to be some catastrophic events. Did I hit them all? Did I get all the puns? It's going to be spot on. I can't help it.
So we might be clawing through a few things on the way to. It'll be an adventurous tale.
You hit it right on the nose.
What was your paw one?
It's going to be positively
It's going to be
amazing.
positively amazing.
I'm feeling like this is going to be weird.
It's okay.
What are you touching? Oh, never mind. From where I'm sitting, it looked like your arm was groping Aaron, and you were singing about feeling weird.
Huh. Well, I feel loved.
Oh my goodness.
So that's how we're starting off tonight. Let's roll with it. We are down 2 players, and that's just fine. They'll figure it out.
We're all going to die.
Yay! No, as I was prepping tonight's session, I'm like, hey, if there's a night for TPK, this is going to be it. And then 2 players didn't show up, so one may possibly be on their way. We'll see. So for all intensive purposes, yeah, I know, but if I say intensive purposes, I get a dirty look from Mel.
You want to see a pencil disappear?
Oh, yeah, no thank you.
No.
So
Not
we
particularly.
are quickly going to make a quick loop around. Quickly, I said that right. We are going to make a loop around the table because everyone has leveled, and I need to know AC and HP for people.
Does
So
armor class go up when you...
Sometimes.
it depends.
For you? No.
Arcana, your armor class,
I think that's a 12.
and your hit points.
28.
28.
I think my hit points are up by
Yeah, I think so too.
Joey, hand me one of the pencils from over.
I did level up my health.
Thank you. All right. In Arcana, remind the viewers at home what you are.
Dead.
I'm not dead yet.
I'm not dead yet. Then I'll go for a walk.
I'm a tiefling wizard.
All right. Next, Callista.
Callista, tiefling, sorcerer, black dragon blood, level 4. My maximum armor class is 14, and my hit points are 27. Hopefully that lets me live a little longer.
And Hakuba.
Hi, I am Hakaba. I have.
You're Hubba Hubba. That's what I got.
I have a maximum AC of 14 and hit points of 27, and I'm a rogue/cleric thing. Yes.
Thing.
I stab you, I heal you. I stab you, I heal you.
You do this, comrade.
I was gonna say, aren't you a
He's a very bipolar
certain
character.
Yes.
race?
And I'm also a half-orc, so keep that in mind.
Half work with a heart.
Yes.
And
He doesn't know who.
can you please remind me a nickname for you? Didn't we just call you Zippy? Zippy Mick. Zippy Mick, way too many names.
His name is Sip. S-I-P. Sip.
My name is Cyprian Pirwig Damgermander the 6th.
Why do they have 4 names?
Because we forgot how to count.
And what's your armor class, Zip Zip?
My armor class is 14. And
It was
my
like you later.
maximum hit points are 31.
And remind the viewers at home what your very not annoying fault is.
Very annoying. I am a rock gnome, Doomstalker, Ranger.
He's the reason I drink.
I'm the reason many people drink.
You're You're running out of that healing potion.
Yeah, it's already running low.
She bleached her brain when she started thinking about me, so she's got to really recover from it.
My nose feels really weird from the pain. I don't want to sneeze and it itches and I can't scratch
We
it.
also want to send out a really big shout out and a thank you to Double Dane Games because they provided quite a number of the miniatures and props that we're using tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you times 5,000. Hopefully we will see.
It's over 5,000.
It's over. I just lost my train of thought completely.
Gotcha, you're dead again?
Yeah, no, Double In Games has been amazing working with them, bouncing ideas off of people that come into the shop. Your guys' support and fan base is amazing, and our geeky selves love your geeky selves all the day long.
All the hugs. There's not for me because I can only reach your knees.
Gnomes are short.
Does that mean you kick their toes?
If your arms are at their knees.
You're not thinking about it.
It puts a whole new spin on the word headbutt.
Ting, ding, 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 ding.
All right, so back on track. Last we left our players,
Yeah.
they had just left Madame Ava's camp after asking some questions about the whereabouts of the 3 artifacts needed to defeat Strahd. They were headed to the windmill where Sip Sip had told them tragically that his party had been defeated by some wolves. They had left. There we go. Irina in the capable care of Madame Ava. And they had decided to take off for the windmill after having a very enjoyable evening with the Vistani at their camp. They
They'll
all
make friends.
Yeah, that's what you call them.
Those who already know some of the Vistani in a biblical sense.
And this is Isaiah. And this is Enos.
What? That's
What?
not the Bible.
Being cute.
Amos or Enoch, but not Esos.
Oh, terrible.
Sorry. Okay, moving on.
Actually, could probably use some figurines.
Yes, if you need minis, go ahead and grab them, please. These. They decided they were going to head to the windmill, get vengeance for Sip Sip's party, and find out what is going on with an odd pastry vendor who is said to be there.
I'm gonna go chase down dragons.
Have fun with that.
There's a mosquito or something.
Yeah, kids keep walking in and out the door, so.
Yeah, there's mosquitoes. Kill them if you see them, the little blood-sucking bastards. But this is Curse of Strahd. We're going to treat them as vampire spawn, smite them at will.
Are they not already vampire spawn? I thought that was just kind of a thing. They are blood sucking and they need to die. So.
You
And they
know,
burn really good.
And they serve really no purpose whatsoever.
well, food for frogs,
I guess.
I'm not hungry.
not you.
Wrong frog.
Did you just flash the camera again?
No,
Okay.
he's not up on camera to flash the camera.
Everybody, hey, Ness!
Oh, hey! What's up, Mr. Ness?
Also, you now have a diamond by your name. You are one of our VIPs because we
have
like
VIPs
you a
now.
little bit. Yeah! We have VIPs. You and Tim are the VIPs.
We have spots for more, but right now, everybody else that would have a VIP would be a player.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So on the way to the windmill you go. It was about 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. You had said goodbye to your respective companions of the evening.
Blah, blah. Blah, blah.
And are headed off to the windmill. You estimate it will take you about 7 hours to get there.
Watch out for wolves.
You can help. You're coming with, right?
What is your marching order?
I'm in the rear.
I guess I'm second from there.
I guess I'm third from the rear.
Which leaves you in the front.
I Don't
Let's put the squishy one in the front. That's a great idea.
Yeah, but the other squishy one in the front, that would be
I
me.
don't know which way we're
Although I'm less squishy than her.
I don't know which way we're heading.
We're heading that way.
I mean, I can go in front of you if you really
Alright,
want to.
so
switch it.
you
Yeah.
guys
Okay.
are headed.
So we're gonna switch places. I'll be in front of her so that
Okay.
she's more squishy than I am.
For anyone else who might possibly be playing Curse of Strahd, there is a number of things that I have mutilated and changed around to make more sense for me. So yeah, if you're like, hey, that's not where that is, or that doesn't, you're right, it doesn't, and it's not, but that's the beauty of DMing. You can do whatever you want. So you guys are going to head southeast towards the windmill. You do go back by the crossroads where you had previously seen a weird hangman's noose with a body, and
No, that's you can't improvise. DMs are stuck.
hey, but I said yes! DMs can improvise, that is what makes them DMs, and that's what makes us flipping awesome. Doing things by the book is dumb and boring, and you should never do it.
But she doesn't know anything because she's the DM. So
That's right.
DMs
there's
can
that.
be.
Big press pass index.
Yeah, you know,
160 something.
I wonder if anybody else in Viewerland is wearing PJs or eating pastries. If you are, let me know, and I might give you some, yes! And maybe there'll be some fun things that happen. If you have a fun suggestion of something that should possibly happen to one of the players, or a fun
Oh, yeah,
random...
that's right. Picture it didn't happen.
Yeah, picks or didn't happen. If I get a... I've heard stories of an accident.
Oh yeah, she actually dislikes it when I come home and go, hey, I had this conversation on the forum.
And
She
it ends there.
Yep, she shuts
Like-
me down.
For the safety of our marriage, it ends there. Because
Stop. Now.
I
bite.
somehow, if I debate with DM Thaco, regardless of the topic, number of sources, hours of research, or anything else I have on my side, he is always right, and I end up apologizing, or he goes to bed pouting.
I love the vigorous head nod. It's so great.
So, to save our marriage, I go away. When I hear today on the forums, not today, Satan, not today. Not today. Some people enjoy arguing for the sake of arguing. I am not one of them. So is that rolling a 20 or a 1 on diplomacy?
A -1.
It's called choosing your battles, and then at a later date, when I really need to be right on something that I'm obviously right on, I can be like, you know, all those forum posts I didn't argue with you about, and I can claim that. So
that's your
technically, it's a
holding
20.
advantage for later.
Yes, yes.
Ooh,
I'm a
you're
divination
doing
wizard,
it.
and I'm holding my 20. That's what that is. Choose your battles, ladies and gentlemen. Choose your battles. All right, so I would like all of you to roll percentile, please.
Percentile.
Tile?
Yeah,
Of
percentile.
course. The one set of dice I didn't grab.
Aww.
That'd be a pity if I noticed that.
Oh my god. Why can't I see the other one?
So, is that a 99?
Big one, little one.
Yes.
As long as you don't roll a 2 and ask me if it's 100.
I was gonna say, is that 8 or is that 100?
That's an 8.
That's an
Because
eight,
it
okay.
is, as you count this doubles, this double 0, and this is 0 is 100.
Okay.
But if you start with the big one and zeros, you go to
Okay.
this.
Gotcha.
4.
4. Hakuba.
8?
What?
Window camera needs some autofocus help, by the way.
Yeah,
It's
I've been working on that.
fuzzy.
I think it has to do with proximity to heads.
But thank you for the heads up. Also, are you able to hear us any better? We have a different mic this time. Not the window wall, but the wall looking at the...
Yeah, the one that's facing,
This one.
yeah, the one that's, yeah, that one for some reason has been out of focus for a while. I gotta figure out what to do to change that. I think it has to do with the proximity to the people on that side of the table.
At least it's not going from the window to the wall. And all the cameras fall.
Stop.
I can't help it.
That's why I was laughing
Huh.
too.
Stop.
Black, Sip, what'd you get?
160. 61.
Okay. And Arcana.
Oh, no need to worry, Ness. We enjoy the heads up.
No. Yes, you're fine, sweetie. Trust me, I am an outspoken little hussy. I would tell you if you weren't.
Also, looking on our phones, it's hard to tell, so it's better to know from someone outside looking in than.
We call them peeping toms, and we generally
Better
discourage
than
that.
99.
Okay, I got 99.
Oh, buckets. Or encourage them with daily steps. It just depends.
I want the whole thing. Rip Marcus. Yes, Rip Marcus.
Yep.
And Rip Sassafras.
And Sassafras.
And Sassafras.
I'm.
Which is he?
I was gonna say.
He was supposed to be coming. He said he was coming. He said he was bringing pastries. I talked to him at length yesterday, and there's been radio silence today.
Oh.
So if he died, I'm sorry.
you,
That's
Ness.
really sad. And if he didn't die, what the heck, man?
Thank you, Ness. I had a lot of fun putting them together.
Yeah.
He did a really nice
That was
job.
Amazing. All right, so we're gonna kick this into high gear. Thank you for those percentiles. You guys actually managed to make it at a very good clip. Travel seems to go easier for you than you'd expect, and nothing harasses you on the way, which all of you find odd. In the back of your minds, you're a little bit wondering if maybe Strahd isn't maybe distracted at the moment.
Interesting.
And also, you've seen no sign of Stornock since he disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
And the jowls have said, awoo, awoo.
I'm just looking for wolves.
Supposedly.
I don't know who this Stornock thing is.
We haven't told him about him. So.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So, Sip, you have no idea.
I'm just looking for wolves because they killed everybody.
What kind of as we're walking, what kind of wolves did you see?
They were big ones. That's kind of relative, isn't it? Because I'm kind of small.
I was gonna say, do they look like this?
Did they look like
No, they were moving.
Or are they about this size?
were they this color?
Which one?
This is the variable size.
Yeah, they're about that big.
What is your direwolf, the black one? Or
Yep. Check winner.
No. Okay. The one we found, I thought, in the mansion that was trapped for 1.0
Yep.
was a regular colored
Regular,
wolf.
yeah, regular wolf. Yep.
The black wolf
Mhm.
is one of Strahd's wolves.
Mhm.
So I'm wondering the color that he saw.
They were kind of in the fog, so they all look
Oh.
like shadow.
Never mind.
So it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 1:30, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and you can see the windmill. It's slightly up on a hill. The river Evilis is to the south of it.
Evilise?
Yeah,
Evilis.
Evilis.
Great.
Oh.
The river is named something evil. That's great.
Drink
So-
the water, I dare ya.
This is not where the windmill is, according to the map, but where the map has it is retarded, so I moved it. I'm sorry,
Fair
Amy.
enough.
Why would you put a windmill in a valley surrounded by trees?
Oh no, I'm
If
gonna
you
ride
can
a horse
answer
with
me that,
lights.
logically.
I can't.
Because
I can't unless it was.
logic.
So my windmill is on a hill by a river, so if it's not windy, they can use the water wheel, because that makes sense to me.
It makes a lot of sense to me too.
So there's Barovia. You guys came from up
And
here.
engineers.
You came from the road, and right down there, where the river scoops around, as you can see on your map in front of you,
Oh look, the map shows the same thing.
do you ever wonder why you're not allowed in a lot of my campaigns?
Now I'm well aware of it.
Okay, as long as we're clear, I will take this. This is fine.
She's gonna kill me.
I
No.
wish I had. There's someone that I watched that has the "This is fine" emote that I would take.
I can make another one for you.
No, it's okay. This is fine.
So yeah, we won't torture the viewers at home by making them seasick and tilting the camera at the map. I may end up holding up some of the minis because they are so fantastic and well done. You guys are about. Go ahead and put yourselves on the map. I don't know if you can tell what I did. You would be in that far corner.
This part corner?
Yes. And everything is 10-foot squares outside the windmill. Once you enter, it's 5-foot squares inside. So the windmill is to your right. Everything is 10-foot squares.
Wow. It's even bigger when you're here.
Oh, okay, I understand.
And then the bottom corner is the interior of the windmill, and those are 5-foot squares. But everything outside, just for the sake of landscape, it's what would be a beautiful day if sunshine could come through. It can't. The cloud cover. There's always cloud cover. The limbs of the windmill are turning slowly, but there's so many holy patches. You're not quite sure how it's even catching the wind at this point.
So it's canvas in the.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, it's very ripped, very torn. There is some rickety scaffolding around the outside, but it's very pieced, and it does not look very sturdy whatsoever.
Do we see any? Does it look like the pictures that we saw in?
It
The dirt
does.
house?
Granted, this window looks far more dilapidated than the pictures you saw in the Durst residence, but it is, in fact, you can tell that it is the same windmill that you are in possession of the deed of. Yes. And there is smoke coming from a chimney.
What color is the water? I'm gonna walk over to the water.
The river
Yeah.
actually looks clean.
Okay.
It
like,
looks clean, it looks drinkable, it doesn't look tainted or foul. You see a couple fish swim by.
Okay.
Like,
Tastes
hey
tasty.
there, Cassie. You know, and on they just blum blum blum. I don't know why that was necessary.
Thank you, Mr. Limpet.
That was a good movie. But every time I bump the table, the camera shakes. I'm sorry. So, what are you guys gonna
Just
do?
wait until my leg starts bouncing. Shake.
Oh, I know, that's fun.
Do we hear any sounds or anything that coming from, like, is there a water wheel that we can hear spinning in the, like, can we tell that the reason that the windmill is spinning, or whatever is because of the water wheel, or is that because of,
There's a slight breeze.
okay, so
It's catching. You can hear some creaking from the other side of it. For anyone who's heard a water wheel, it sounds reminiscent
okay,
of that.
so it's possible both things are going at the moment. Okay.
I'll be back.
Oh, okay, where are you going?
I'm gonna go around the other side of the window and see if there's any other ways into this.
Alright.
Do we see a door?
You
from
do
where we
see
are?
you do see the door. The door is towards you.
Yeah, I'm going to make my way around and see if there's any other.
Okay, are you trying to be sneaky?
We're what, 50 feet away from this place?
Yes.
Or more.
How wooded is it?
It's around the windmill. It's pretty open and grassy.
I'm gonna stick with the trees.
Okay.
I'm just gonna.
Okay.
I was gonna say, are we in trees, like,
There isn't much for tree cover until you're about 80 feet out.
okay.
If you want to add tree cover like 80 feet out on that side, you can.
I used to be an adventurer until I got a marker in the eye.
No. So Sip, if you're gonna stay in the tree cover, are you trying to stealth at all or just?
No.
Okay. You are able to circumvent the windmill. You see that the other side, the river butts up very close to it.
Mm-hmm.
There is a broken water wheel. There's enough slats in it missing that if the river was low, you're pretty sure it would not turn at all. Oh, there goes the curtain. Oh, awesome. Do you want to go say hi super quick and I'll bump out in like half a second? And then I'll be fixing that curtain because I don't want like light flash on my face. Is that any better? We need to retape it. Apparently it works fine, but it doesn't work fine for me. So I don't know. I have zero idea where the tape is.
My brain like
Up behind you on the shelf.
went away. From
Oh, of course it is.
What was going on?
Oh, of course it is.
Oh, Jesus.
What
Oh,
else do
God.
we want?
She's getting things that are going to kill us later. It's fine.
Yeah, it's great.
Sounds good. I'm not doing dancing. To be or not to be?
The horrors!
Alas, for your, I knew him well, Horatio.
What's it? Okay, I'm not right now. You guys approach the windmill. Sip, you.
Yeah, I'm kind of walking through the forest looking
Yeah,
for the way
yeah,
to this place, see if there's
yeah.
like a broken wall or something.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, my train of thought just derailed for a second. You guys approach the windmill. Sip, you have gone around it. You can see
I
the
want to
broken-
go. I want to go around just far enough that I can see the elbow of the river that sticks out.
Okay, you see a mostly broken water wheel. It is still turning. If the river was any lower, there's enough slats missing. You're assuming that it would not turn properly. You do see the chimney with smoke coming out of it. You do not see anyone around outside, however.
Okay, I'm gonna make my way back. Are there any windows that I saw?
That's a very good question. Please hold. Yes, there are windows. There is a window above the front door that's 15 feet up,
Okay,
and then another little window that's like 30 feet up.
directly above that one.
Directly above that one, yes.
Okay.
So I will let you guys discuss tactics, and I will be right back. Discuss amongst yourselves. Did you leave?
Yep.
What the heck?
He just wanted to drop the stuff
But-
off
but-
because
but-
he just
okay,
wanted
fine.
to drop the stuff off. He had just gotten off work.
Well, I will scold him later.
No,
No.
no.
I didn't get a text. I was supposed to get a text.
Well,
I'll scold later.
I didn't see anybody outside. I saw 2 windows above the door and
Anything broken?
lots.
Okay.
I don't think this windmill has seen any repairs since like it was created.
I'm not surprised.
Hmm.
I believe their owners are deceased at this point. Actually, we know their owners, supposed owners, are deceased at this point.
Ah, okay. How? Did you
We
kill
were in the
them?
house.
We have the deed.
So you, right, you killed the owners?
No, I believe what do we call it? A shambling mound killed their owners.
Oh, what?
Mhm.
That's weird. Okay.
And the children died of starvation. So,
Well, that's even worse.
yes, it was awful.
So, when I was, like I said, when you guys found me, my party was coming to kill or deal with the witch of this windmill. You guys, how do you guys want to go about this? I mean,
I'm not sure.
best things that I do is I shoot it.
Right. I just shoot magic things at it. Right.
Yeah, that's my job.
There's a
It's not going to sit the way I want it.
Nice. Got it.
Oh, damn. I saw it.
Alright, so what's the plan, party?
We're just gonna keep swatting at the mosquito the whole night.
You said that you did not see anybody in sight.
No, I didn't see any movement.
She might not be here.
Want me to knock on the door?
You don't get the chance to knock at the door. As you guys are standing there deciding what to do, the door opens and a younger old woman than the one you encountered, that does not look familiar, goes, "Oh, you're here for pastries, yes?" Oh,
I'm
yes,
not
that was
hungry,
wrong.
thank you.
Oh, what dear Shirley. Come, eat a pastry first.
I'm
what's
Cyprian
free?
Peerwig Damsir Manbear the Sixth.
Your
Not
man man?
Shirley.
I don't think that we want to have any of your pastries. I'm sorry.
Oh, well then, if you're not here for pastries, would you kindly get off our lawn?
Well, actually, I have a
Howard.
question.
Your lawn?
Yes?
What do you do with the kids?
Do it. No, you do it. You have it.
I beg your pardon?
The kids. I know I'm speaking pretty clearly. What do you do with the kids? You know, the ones that you take from the towns?
As payment for the pastries.
I don't see any kids around here. Where are they?
I don't see how that's any concern of
It's all
yours.
sorts of concern because they're children. They need to go home.
Some of them did go home.
Right.
Some of them were back with their parents within
Oh
a day.
my.
How?
I don't see how that's any of your concern.
Well, I'm here. It's concerning me. That's why it's my concern.
Well, it's none of your business.
It is my business. That's why I'm here.
Do you have a child to trade? Are you here for a pastry? If
No, I
not,
want the
Well, girl.
I want the children. I
Maybe
want to see
It's our
them.
lawn.
I want to play with them. I want to entertain them. Where are they?
we have laws against that.
Yes, you should be the one to do this.
Actually,
Do it.
I have a question.
I'm sure we could strike some type of deal. I do have a child to trade.
I just want to play. I got toys. I want to give them toys. I want to give them presents. See?
You're holding up your little.
Yep.
Love this.
And if I give you some time to play with our children, what's it worth to us?
Knowing that they're happy and well taken care of, that's all it is. I'm giving them something that will entertain them. Keep them out of your hair.
Oh, they're very well in hand at the moment.
Which hand?
She holds up a ball of dough
Mm-hmm.
and just starts.
Can I use my perception to figure out the
Go ahead and roll me an intelligence arcana.
Can I do this too? Although you figured it out, you might as well do it because I've.
What is that? Oh, that's okay. My passive is 20.
Passive 20 insight.
I thought
That's
we figured
cheap.
it was 18.
That's cheap.
Excuse me?
Perception
Wait, what?
is 18. Remember we did this together?
Yeah, but then it should have been. Which one was 20?
Insight, which was investigation. wasn't it?
Ah, that's right. I don't know why I was thinking. She
Your
took a
intelligence is
feat that
insane,
gave
what do
her
you
plus
mean?
5 to her passive. I have it on one of my rangers, which is one of my favorite characters, and gives her a passive of 19.
Wait, you have what on your ranger that gives you a passive 19?
A feat, and it's observant.
Yep, the observant
Yeah.
feat.
Holy Hannah, what do
Yeah.
you
Take that-
mean?
You take that with the alert feat. Nothing can sneak up on you and nothing can lie to you.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
pretty
Gracious.
OP, and I am fully prepared to deal with it.
Wow.
Your gut is that they are eating these children, and that the innocent souls of these children are what are giving the pastries their magic.
As soon as she did what she did when I asked the question, I did. I'm drawing and shooting.
Roll to hit.
And I relayed what I.
Okay, go ahead and relay it. I didn't hear anything, so it didn't happen.
I would also like to ask, would this be considered the first round of combat?
Yes, my little boomstalker.
Thank you.
I am very, very well aware.
We, I assume, are rolling initiative at this point.
You will be in a moment, yes, but not quite
Okay.
yet.
Yeah, that's going to be a 13 to hit.
That is a miss.
Okay, we're going to the second attack.
No, the book, but can I
Second
get
attack.
Boomstalker gets 2 attacks on the first round.
That's right.
And I was going to ask if I could do the same thing.
That's a 22 to hit.
That is a hit. Is that a nat 20 or a dirty
No, that's a
20?
15 plus.
Okay. You have a plus 7?
To hit with my longbow. Yeah.
Do you take archery?
Yes.
When the DM realizes all the shenanigans that you have done.
And then we're done.
That would be 8 damage.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. That would be 16 damage.
16 damage?
Yeah. Because your first attack, you attack twice, and then you add 1d8 on a successful hit. That's 16 damage on my first attack.
You know the other reason you're not allowed to leave my campaigns?
I might need this in a few minutes, but
Correct. If they want to do stuff, choose things, I'm not going to make them share it all in advance because as a DM, I should either be able to A, handle it, B, figure it out, C, make something up on the fly, or D, go, that's not quite how that works, although I trust 90% of my players to let me know if they're going to go outside the books that I've said they can go in. So yeah. And worst case, I look at them and go, hey, I'm not sure what to do with that. Let's do this for this round, and then let me get back into it. I got pretty good players. Let me do that.
So
Yes,
I
Hakuba.
was gonna say, can I fire at the same time?
As soon as you see him drawing, you want to fire?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Roll better than my first one.
Well, question. As we take a look at the ropes, does that apply to melee or
What roll thing?
the assassination?
No, it's any attack.
It's any attack?
It's
Okay.
any
it's
attack.
any attack.
So is she surprised
Yeah,
then?
she's not really happy.
She's not surprised. I mean, she can see you. She's watching you. I mean, surprise would be if, like, you're hidden, she walks out the door and an arrow smacks her on the side of the face.
Okay.
She's watching you draw
So-
and fire.
So she definitely has ample opportunity to move if she needs to, type of thing, and whatever.
She would have a reaction.
Like, I mean, someone who's surprised doesn't really have reaction time, other than instinctual reaction time, if
Right.
she's watching it happen.
Right. Yeah, she doesn't seem concerned, oddly enough.
You have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that has not taken a turn yet in combat. In addition, any hit you score against that creature, against a creature that is surprised, is critical hit. So you get advantage, you don't
Okay.
get critical from the sound of it.
Okay. That's what I was wondering. That's 11 plus whatever.
Roll again. Roll again. See if you get high.
Yep.
That's an 18 plus whatever.
Let's see, where is your
Where's my go here? I'll go. Okay, so plus 5.
Yeah.
So
So either 17 or 18 plus.
23.
23. Thank you. My brain wasn't working with me.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay. Bit.
Wow!
Wow.
So
Did you just...
He just rolled maximum on a d8.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Nice.
This is fine.
so that'd be 11.
11 damage?
Yeah.
Yes, we can math DM Zacho, thank you.
Just roll one lines on the waiting for the next close up in our face.
Right.
Yep.
All right. She takes half a step back and kind of angles the door in a little bit. Is that really what you want to do?
You're killing children so people can eat them? Yeah, you're dead.
Roll initiative. And Callista.
11. Sorry. Brain wasn't doing that again.
Hakuba.
17.
Wow.
Sip, the many named Nomi.
22. No, yeah, 22.
Oh my gosh!
I had a +3 to initiative. I rolled a 19.
I think the only character I dislike more to aim for is Aramel.
Who?
Caramel.
One of Ben's character that has like a +25 bazillion to everything. I want to talk about it.
You're the one that brought it up.
I was gonna say, well, you initiated this, so what do you mean?
So 22 for Sip Sip the Annoying.
Sip,
I have to add
the
that to
gnome.
my name.
No!
Yes!
Siprir, Pirwig, Damsir, Mandra, the Annoying, the Sixth.
Yes! I love that, actually.
Okay.
I have 14.
Because the Vistani camp felt the same way.
Sweetie, everyone feels the same way.
I don't know, he rolled a 22 for his initiative. And I feel like he's gonna help us, so. I'm less annoyed with his character than I am annoyed with Jake's gnome and the Randor campaign.
Ready?
Because.
Oh, great. So we're gonna say surprise round is over. The lady at the door, who appears to be an elderly human woman, lets out this unearthly screech. I'm not even gonna try and the sound of it reverberates through all of you for a moment.
That's great.
Fine, do it again.
Get down here! We have company!
Better out here than in there.
And the guise of an old woman falls from her. Everyone who would like to roll me a d20.
Are we adding anything to it?
Arcana.
Oh,
I don't know why I just said Arcana, but we're gonna go with it.
because
Okay.
that makes sense to you.
13?
Or History, whichever is.
Oh. Yep, nope, same.
And what was yours, Callista?
13.
13. Arcana.
18.
Hakula.
15.
And Sip Sip.
Any monstrosities?
Please hold.
Sweet.
I don't think so. Thank you. I want to say no.
I do too, but it's just a wild shot in the dark.
I want to say
Can we get
no.
things that we can shoot at, please? So that we can look at them.
Oh
on the map.
gosh. No, Fae or Fiend.
Right.
Do we only have to, where'd the other one go?
Joe, right here.
There's the other one.
Do you want to put her by the door?
Well, we've got two on the field.
Okay.
So where do you want this one that's coming downstairs? Just inside the windmill for now?
Well, I only wanted one on the map for now, but
Okay.
She
whatever.
just called something down.
She
We can
just said
not-
we have company.
We can infer that there is a second, so I grabbed the second.
It's
name.
nothing specific, it's just something that we know is
I
coming.
would say just set it to the side for now, and when we need it, I'll
Okay.
let you know. Bleh. And the guy as the old woman falls from her. Arcana, you rolled the 18. You have heard stories you remember reading in some of your textbooks as you were studying. You were pretty sure that this is a hag. You also know that if this is a hag, you guys are in a little bit of trouble. They're negotiators, they are wheelers and dealers, and they are significantly more powerful when in groups.
We're gonna have a coven.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this is a hag.
Oh.
Oh yeah, she looks like one. Oh wait, you're talking about the monster.
Sip Sip, you start initiative off. You annoying little.
I am going to back up so I am in the forest. And I'm gonna launch an arrow.
Okay?
And that would be a 23 to hit. Oh. Before I do that, I would like to lay down Hunter's Mark.
Bonus action Hunter's Mark on the hag.
Right, yep.
Okay, go ahead.
And 23 to hit.
That's a hit.
That's making sure everything's right. 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage.
Yeah.
Alright. Spell for a minute. Okay. Hold on just a moment, please. Okay. Perfect. Anything else? How do you sip sip?
Negative.
Alright, that leads us to the hag at the door.
Bella! Bella, get down here!
And okay.
Thank you, Vestra.
Hey, Vistra, thank you. Hey, Vistra, how's it going? She flings the door open and steps out, pointing her finger over at Sip Sip. And a ray of green-gray energy that looks like a little lightning bolt crackles around her hand and shoots off the end of her finger. And Sip Sip, your AC is 14?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that is a hit. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
What do I have to be?
12.
Okay.
Did you make it?
Nope.
Okay. You take. Where did we go? You take 9 poison damage. And you are poisoned until the end of your next turn.
That all you got?
Uh-oh. Really?
That's all it took for your woman.
Oh. Okay. This is how we're gonna play this today. Interesting.
This is the moment where I wish I was playing Eric.
But, well,
With all the goofy tools he has.
okay, I thought you were saying like backstory wise, because
No, just the
There'd be
tools.
very little
Just
that
the
Eric
tools
cares
that he
about.
has.
that leads us to Hakuba.
I'm gonna basically do kind of like what he did. I'm gonna go into the woods and basically find myself a first size tree and shoot.
Shoot,
You're gonna-
like he's gonna duck behind the tree and shoot from
I was
cover.
gonna ask that.
Yeah.
Would standing in the forest provide cover to hit?
I rolled at disadvantage for her.
Okay.
Because you didn't say you were using the trees for cover, but it was implied, so I went with that.
Okay, thank you.
Hakuba, same for you.
Same thing. Yep.
Alright, roll to hit. Yes, I second that, Ness. Come visit.
7 plus 5 and 10 and 12. 12 hit.
12 to hit?
And then I'm gonna try to stealth.
Okay, bonus action stealth, go for it.
Yeah, I'm not feeling very stealthy. That's 11.
She kind of cocks her head to the side as she walks back, watches this half-orc duck half behind a stuffed wolf, half behind a tree. You're more uncovered than covered. You're pulling the epitome of this at the moment and feeling unseen. Alright, anything else out of you, Hakuba?
Nope.
Alrighty, Arcana.
Ooh.
Let's see, Callista, you're gonna be on deck after something else happens.
I will try Eldritch Blast on it.
Go for it.
And make a ranged spell attack. 20?
That is a hit.
Okay.
Make her hurt.
Being a crackling light streaks toward the creature on a hit 1d10. Which one's
The percentile looking down.
We wait with bated breath as Arcana aims for Eldritch Blast. 2 damage.
Hey, that sounds familiar.
We have a couch nest. Alright, that leads us to that. Anything else out of your Arcana?
I'm gonna move back to the tree line
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
That happens. And Callista.
Threw me off.
I'm going to back up into the trees, hide behind a tree, hit her with chill touch.
Chill Touch is one of those fun little spells for the viewers at home that says chill touch, and you do not have to touch anyone to chill them.
It's also not cold.
It's also not cold.
It is necrotic.
Is Joe just creeping or is he guest starring? He is
All
guest
of the
starring.
above. I'm a creepy guest.
He is guest starring tonight as I have one player who is scratch that at this point. 2 players that are AWOL at the moment. Which is okay. AWOL is not
21
very sure.
minutes.
It's not absent without leave.
Yes.
Okay, they're not AWOL, they're just missing.
MIA.
Yeah, there we go, MIA.
21 to hit.
That is a hit. Wow, I thought it would be hard for you guys to hit.
And 8 necrotic damage. Yeah.
Necrotic damage,
Yep.
okay.
Remember the writer.
With what?
Remember the writer.
Without being able to regen hit points until the start of my next turn.
Oh,
Is that what you're
okay.
talking about,
Perfect.
Ryder?
Yeah.
And they
that's why
also
I kinda
have,
poked my head in.
Disadvantage on attack rolls against me until the end of my next turn.
Perfect. Yeah, I told him at the beginning of the session, Vistra, like if there was a night where TPK was viable, it is tonight. But I am also like a complete mess at foreseeing things because the one night where I'm like, hey, there might be a little combat, but there's no way character death is going to happen. Character death happened. So,
And
what does the
then,
DM know? Absolutely nothing.
Oh wait. DM needs to be renamed to Jon Snow.
You'll always be my queen.
Turn back around.
Well, does that mean he stabbed her twice? Sorry. Top of the initiative, Zip Zip.
Only one of them did she feel.
Oh!
Ouch!
I am going to.
Oh, that's awful.
I'm going to shift my position out. Launch
What?
another attack at her.
Is
No.
redundancy of never mind.
Because in 5e, you can play an atheist paladin that gets their power from a divine source that they don't believe in.
you can play an agnostic paladin too.
Cause that
My power comes from a divine source that I don't believe
Because that
in.
makes perfect sense.
But it's not offensive that way.
I know, but
Unless
what?
you need intelligence to function, then it's offensive. Just roll with it.
I rolled a 22 to hit.
Alright, I love you, mister.
And I did
Yes, thank you, Ness.
10 points of piercing damage, and then I'm going to slip behind the tree.
Alrighty. She looks angry at this point.
Before I slip behind a tree.
Do you bite your thumb, sir?
I'd bite more than that, but you wouldn't be able to see it. I'm too small.
Oh.
That doesn't make sense.
Alright, she comes out, let's see. Good point, Bedexant.
But
Good
wouldn't
point.
that make him a warlock?
It just,
That'd be a great old one warlock. Only it would have radiant powers instead of eldritch. Okay, I'm gonna work on that.
Is that your next character?
I gotta take a look at some of the. I gotta take a look at some of the UA material and see if we've already touched on it. But I think that would be fun.
she is done with this.
Uh-oh. Well,
Okay, bye. We win. Go home.
you can just say the children know.
Alright, as she steps out, let's see. I need her to come out 30 feet towards you guys. And she's gonna move at an angle where she can try and see Sip.
So she has to do a step forward.
Because she is very, very, you've incurred her wrath.
That's pissing her off. Although, piss off you rather than me.
And she points her
Thank you for your
finger.
vote of confidence, Matt.
Right, Ness?
Right.
Does it have a, whatever she's doing, does it have an attack roll?
See, we might just start over at that point.
It does not.
We're gonna go back to Lost Mines of Fandelver so that we can learn how to play the game the right way.
As she points her finger and 3 sick gray balls of light that look like skulls thud into you.
They hit me with no.
Yes, she
Magic
magic
missile?
missiled you. Holy buckets. For 5, 10, 11, 12, 13 points of damage. She rolled almost max. I take it that does not sit well for you.
Yes. We
Solitaire.
will all play Klondike on stream.
Either that or we'll have one night of a break and maybe Rapscallion and Stoneforge Misfit can come hang over in D&D with us. Ah! What? A girl can dream. Leave me in my little fan club alone. My man harem.
Ooh,
Oh,
I like that.
I want a man harem. Okay, moving on. And she curses at you in a language that you are not familiar with.
What language?
Yes! Oh, yes. All the yeses I can fly. I love that character.
What language?
Hold on. Please hold. Sylvan.
Okay.
In case any of you understand Sylvan, she is cursing in Sylvan.
Okay. I'm not playing my other character. I don't hate phase at this point. I might after this fight, though.
No, not that. Was I paying attention? Are you gonna pout now? You know what? Whatever. Remember earlier when I was talking about that favor I was cashing in for all those times I didn't argue at forum posts? This is it. Alright, so after she goes Hakuba.
I'm going to shoot again. And then try to stealth after that. No, I missed horribly. That'd be 4 altogether.
Did you roll a 1, Hakuba?
Yes.
Ooh, Hakuba was a 1.
Oh my god, you're way too excited about that.
Roll me a d8.
Thank you. 2.
Bet. north is towards Arcana, what is to the northeast of Hakuba? 1 square northeast.
Nothing.
I shoot the window.
You don't hit me, you're party members.
Do I
Nothing.
get the windmill instead?
You Don Quixote hit the windmill and there's no arrows sticking in one of them. Yes.
I meant to.
It's a dragon! You don't know it yet, but it's a dragon! Any classical literature fans, you're welcome.
Alright, I'm going to try to respell in here. That's much better. 17 plus, I think it's 5. So,
I think
23.
you added 4.
Yeah.
5.
Okay.
Yeah, 23.
Okay, she doesn't see you.
Okay. She probably got distracted by the arrow and then
I
the
have
hell?
You can be like tied for number 1 in my man harem. Do husbands count in man harems?
Don't.
We need to talk about
You really should miss his face.
I can feel his face.
That face was like completely different.
They shall not be referred to as my man harem. Whether or not they agree or comply, I don't really care at this point. I have a man harem. Aaron, do you want to be my man harem? Because if I have 4, then I have man harem equal to his woman harem. And if he counts, I have 5, which means my harem's bigger.
I'll think on that.
That was the most diplomatic I don't want to die I've heard.
I wish I could laugh at this, but I don't know.
And Harrier, yes!
Do you know
Do you know what
what
harem
harem is?
is?
Okay. It's a collection of concubines that the king, prince, or whatever
Whoever.
the royalty was, of women.
Oh.
Or men.
Yeah, I suppose, depending on what
I
the
was
lady
gonna say,
was.
yeah. They had both. They were called eunuchs at that point.
A bigger Harrier harem.
Are you going to make a raft out of hair so that you can tie up a tortoise and escape an island?
Why is there wrong?
Shall we recall you Johnny at this point?
Okay,
Or,
so we're gonna clip along here.
Jack. Jackie. Jack.
Arcana.
Ow.
The outside of the windmill, you said the scores are 10 feet?
Yes.
How far away is
She looks very, very not happy.
70 to 80 feet away.
I'm gonna try command orb.
Can I be in both harems?
You're just being
26 to hit.
Yes!
That's
20.
Nice!
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 First crit of the night, Arcana.
Okay, so if it's a crit, what is that?
I was gonna
First
say,
things
how
first.
do you do crits with
First
spells?
things first, choose your energy. What element are you hitting her with?
And to answer your question, I'll hold that thought.
Go.
Yes, Vistra, you can be in both harems. I don't know if you're hairy enough to be in the man harem, but I will allow it just because you're banned.
No Shave November.
I'll choose fire damage.
Okay? So for crits, what I do is max damage, and then you roll the damage, but I add that on top of it.
And that's included spells too. Okay,
Yes,
I didn't know.
yes.
As long as it's in to hit.
3d8.
3d8?
It's 3d8 if you use it as a first level spell.
So 24 plus, roll your damage.
Yeah,
Modern math.
14.
That one's
That one's mine.
So 24 plus 14. So you just did 38 damage to her?
She's probably a little pissed at this point at her. Hmm.
Good job, tall lady.
She looks very, very, very not happy.
That means she's 75% dead.
You don't know me. All right. Anything else out of you, Arcana? And yeah, no, that's gonna happen.
Can I get the XT exemplars?
Yeah.
Nope, I'm good. I'm done.
Okay. So that is gonna happen.
Oh, I should probably mark that off.
You hear, clattering from inside the windmill, and you know that something else is coming at this point.
That's pretty heavy.
That's me. Callista!
Chromatic orb. At her again. For me this time, though.
Roll
24 to hit.
What'd you roll?
17. I have a 7 as a plus.
These things have a high enough AC, you guys should be struggling with it.
Hi. I love you
No, I'm
here.
really proud of you guys. I kind of expected you to be like 2 down at this point.
And I'm going to, I should have probably said this, I'm going to use it as a second level spell, so it'll be 48 instead of 3.
Okay?
Oh yeah, I could have done that.
As long as you declare that before.
That's before I
Yeah.
roll damage, okay.
I would say in the future, do it before you roll the hit.
Okay, sorry.
No, that's okay. This time it's fine. I'm just saying as a heads up because otherwise it's, oh, it's a first level, miss. Oh, I hit. It's a crit. I'm casting as a third level.
Yeah, no, fair
Not
enough.
that you guys would, but just for sake of.
I'll do it in their favor.
8 and 7.
15.
Thank you. 16. And 6 is 22.
Holy cannolis!
I like chromatic orb.
What flavor?
Oh, I'm sorry. Lightning.
Okay.
I feel like I'm like that.
She does not look well.
Okay.
It's
Between
funny watching
the
you twitch.
2 of your spells, she. Hey,
Thank you for the
welcome.
follow. Thank you for the follow, Taryn. And we're actually almost not TPK.
Yeah, we'll
At
see
this
how it
point.
goes. Ness, mark down somewhere that the next campaign of mine you play in, you have 2 advantage rolls of your choice.
Make sure you write that down.
Yep.
Yeah, if you don't
If it's
write it
not
down,
in
it
the
doesn't
character sheet,
happen.
it doesn't happen.
All right, that was dumb. Sip. Unless anything else out of you, Callista?
No, I'm just gonna make sure I'm behind a tree.
Noted.
I'm going to do something smart, and I'm going to like hide behind a tree
Okay.
and get room myself.
Okay.
I was gonna.
Oh,
I don't know where you are.
4, 5, 7 health.
Okay. Let's go ahead and heal yourself. Anything else out of you, Sip?
Negative.
Nadori? All right. That leaves us to the Hague's turn. She's had enough. She doesn't look like she's feeling well at all. Enough of this. She moved her forward 30 more feet in the direction of Arcana.
Okay.
And I specifically chose Arcana because she did not state that she was reducting behind a tree. And she holds out her hand.
Is it an
And-
attack roll?
Yes, it is.
I think it's a 3.
Wait, what did you do? My
She was your divination dice.
Nice.
Yes!
And this is the OP power of a
That was
divination wizard.
amazing.
She had rolled a nat freaking 20!
Yes.
That's
I didn't roll that.
Alright, for those of you at home who didn't
Wait,
quite
what
catch
happened
this,
She rolled a
the
nat.
DM rolled a nat 20 on an attack from the hag just trying to kill us against our divination wizard who went, no, I'm going to use my divination die and turn that 20 into a 3.
That was positively awful.
And our DM is pouting now, so we might be a few seconds here. Oh. I didn't want to die.
Don't blame
It's
me.
not over yet, babe. It's not over yet.
Well played.
That was good.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly.
Yeah, as she goes to shoot out something that looks very familiar back at you, being an Eldritch Blast, and it misses you completely.
Yes.
1 falling rock, 2 falling rock, 3 falling rock. Hakuba.
It would be a whole cake of freaking.
Oh, just kidding. As a bonus
D6s.
action, she grabs a handful of what looks like pastry out of her bag and shoves it into her mouth.
Great.
It looks like a couple of her wounds seal a little bit, but it is for how damaged she is. It doesn't look like it did much.
Oh, where did that go? I just had it.
She rolled like almost minimum on that healing.
What was up?
What are you looking for? Are you looking for a cleric thing?
Yeah.
Here, what do
It
you want?
didn't even do 10% of her
I was
health.
looking
That
for
was
inflict
dumb.
wounds.
Oh,
Look in the eyes.
All right.
Mhm.
Hakuba, what you do?
Arcana, you're on deck.
Okay. What's touch? Okay. Never
Hmm.
mind. So instead, I'm going to cast my divine radiant, whatever.
I know I'm unzipping mine a little bit. Like
why don't you
we're gonna go from PJs and pastries to stripping and sassafras here in a minute.
So I'm gonna.
Wait,
It's really
somebody's
boring.
gonna die?
I couldn't think of anything else that was stripping. So
Sequence.
stripping in sequins.
Yeah, just grab a handful of them and throw them at the naked person.
So every time someone rolls a nat 1, they lose an article of clothing.
Since some of us are only wearing one article of clothing, I don't think that would be a good idea.
Take care of it, accent.
DM
I'm up on your
Loxy,
game.
thanks for bopping in.
Bye.
Take care. Yes, there we go.
I love that.
Quick question for you.
Yes.
For the weapon attack, if I cast Divine Radiance, does it matter if I switch out weapons? Is it gonna just stay on one weapon that I?
Read me Divine Radiance.
Your prayer empowers you with Divine Radiance. Until the spell ends, your weapon attacks deal an extra 1d4 radiant damage on a hit.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, so it's
Read that first line.
your prayer empowers you with. Okay, it's me. That's.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast that on myself
Okay.
as a bonus action,
Okay.
and I'm gonna shoot at her.
Okay.
Shoot her dead.
I'm assuming the 18 hits
What do you
plus
have to ask for?
5. So
20.
24. 23. Sorry.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
She's so mad.
The DM's not happy with us.
My Strahd campaigns are cursed because whenever I have a really big battle,
Curse.
Oh, God. Oh, God. She has things to throw at us. It's not nice.
how do you feel about sleeping on the couch?
So that would be 12 altogether.
She goes to a knee.
Ah! She is now beholden to Daenerys.
What?
Now beholden to Daenerys. She took a knee.
I was gonna say, you still have to live with her after this is over. You know this, right?
If you said anything about living, you might not see me next session.
You know, if something does happen to them, they're gonna blame you now.
That's okay.
I think the spouse is usually the first person as a suspect anyway, depending on the.
Oh, if I murder, if he dies, it wasn't me. I pay someone else to do that.
What is GLH?
Good luck, have
Good
fun.
luck, have fun.
Good luck, have fun.
Alright. Roll damage, Hakuba.
You did.
You did 12.
Oh, sorry, that's right, just kidding. Anything else that you Hakuba that's over here?
No, because I already used my bonus action.
Perfect. Arcana. Callista, you're on deck after the noisemaker.
Right. Too late.
Too late.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say other than fighting hand free, but that's it.
I am going to use chromatic orb at level 2.
Okay, roll the hit.
You need more d8s.
Yes.
If she hits.
If you hit. Yeah.
If she hits.
And again.
She did.
Here.
17 plus 6.
Yeah, you hit.
How many D8s?
It's
do you
4.
need?
It's 3 and plus 1 comes to 10.
Make her dead.
Sticking to my hand.
Make her dead.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
17 damage.
What flavor?
Wait. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, fire.
She said 14 for a second.
You send out your fire. And you find that she is not a Targaryen. And as the fire fades, there is ash where this hag stood a moment before. You're still in initiative.
Right, because there's something coming out from the door. It's great. Her name was Bella, I think is what she called.
Anything else out of you, Arcana?
It's like chess. You have to show the queen. It's just like
It's like what?
it's like chess.
Huh.
I'm gonna duck behind a tree and just watch for whatever else is coming.
Okay, Arcana, roll me perception super quick. Hey, thanks, Taryn!
Hey! Thank you, Darren.
Where's my...
What?
You have it.
Nope, that's mine.
My purple one's missing.
Yeah, that one's worse.
It looks just like I have 2 sets of that.
You said perception?
Yeah,
18.
you feel something warm and weighted in your hand.
Yes!
It is a rook.
Ooh.
Hmm.
That's also known as the castle.
I had to because Videxen said have fun storming the castle. I'm not. He's already gone, but that was for Videxen.
See, I have a Halsey's castle song in my head.
But wait, there's more.
Oh, it's coming.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right, Arcana, you duck behind that. And bursting out the door is a second hag.
I'm gonna reuse the thing because
30 feet out. And let's see, Hakuba is stealth.
I'm behind a tree.
Everyone, for the most part, is behind a tree.
It's her.
You watch this hag come out and go. And she raises her head and screams. Mother!
Oh God.
Even better. Now you know how it feels!
Her hand draws back, and there is this crackle around her hand, and she is staring at the tree line. It is enough that the hairs on your arms stand up. It feels like if you're outside right before a storm, and there's a big boom of thunder, but you feel the force of the thunder before the sound hits. And she's just standing there with her hand back. Callista!
I'm going to hold action and
Thanks, Taryn.
hold a chromatic orb at level 2 to throw at her
Okay, what's your trigger?
when she shoots at anyone.
When she shoots at anyone? Okay, so when she shoots,
When
you
she
shoot.
shoots, I will shoot at her.
Gotcha. Okay.
I don't care who she shoots at.
Sip Sip, you are up, and then Hakuba, you're on deck.
Would I be considered in darkness?
You will say yes, because you're in shadows.
Okay.
I'll give it to you.
Then I'm going to move to where I am, a little bit deeper into the woods, and then swing around so I've got a bit of a flank on it.
Okay, go ahead and roll me stealth at advantage.
I'm not being stealthy.
You're not being stealthy?
No.
Okay. Remind me again, Gloomstalker, for shadows.
I'm invisible to anything with dark vision.
Are you in a double move or what? Like how? I don't know how to do that off the map. I'm sorry. Where would you end up then?
Technically in your dice
Whiskey
pile.
and waistcoat. I kind of want to, yes.
Oh, we could figure something out for people who are not appeased with alcohol.
We could drink the whiskey for them.
Well, right, but
Well, you can have 2 of the shots.
I don't know.
Supposedly, I'm a bit of a lightweight. It depends on my mood.
See if this is something.
See, you know, if I drank more often, but apparently once or twice a year isn't enough. To build up a tolerance. Alright, heroin in the heroin. No!
Nope.
No, kiboshing that.
Yeah, no.
Right, so did you get moved, Sip Sip?
As best you could, because technically I'm off the map.
He's technically
Okay,
out,
that's fine. Just kind of keep an idea of where you should be.
but actually you'd be over here. somewhere.
Hakuba, you're up. Arcana, you're on deck.
Okay. I'm going to shoot again.
Alright, you're gonna have to come out from behind the tree to shoot.
Yep.
Okay.
Actually, wait. I'm actually going to hold my action.
What we have here is a good old-fashioned standoff.
When she attacks someone, then I'm going to fire.
Okay, so when she attacks, the 2 of you are attacking.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Okay.
Mhm.
Cool beans. Anything else out of you, Hawk?
None other than staying stealth.
Okay.
And staying behind the tree, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Ness, I would call and ask, double check. I know there was an order that was in today. I don't know if anything came in today. Something came in yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to see what it was. I would double check with Ben. Otherwise, I know tomorrow there's a really good chance. I believe. If it's the shipment I'm thinking of. Hope that helps. I can check.
Tomorrow is a definite maybe.
Well, it is, but if you're waiting for something in particular, let me know and then I can shoot you a message as soon as it comes in. Because, you know, wenching is my thing. No, don't feel bad. The party needs time to decide what they're doing, so that helps them.
We're all gonna die.
Kinda, yeah. Hopefully not. If this keeps going the way it is. What?
I forgot.
What'd you forget?
Nothing.
I was gonna
I
say.
missed my trigger. Hunter's mark.
Oh, yeah, you did. Alright. Hakuba, nothing else out of you, right?
you're right.
Perfect.
Right, yeah.
Arcana, you're up. The Hanky Hank is on deck.
Okay, so if I'm not attacking or anything, can I move twice?
Yes. You can double move.
I'm just staying behind the trees.
They're worth 10, just so you know. All of these squares are worth 10.
I want to end up right over here.
Alright, you realize you won't be like solid cover the whole way. It's not like going behind a wall. There's. Okay.
Patch.
Hold on. Is she attacking me?
She might if you can see.
Couple other things at play here. Hold on, DM is thinking.
I love you.
I got this.
Nice.
That was good.
Nice.
No. You know what I mean? You're not getting it back.
For her, not me.
Yes, she does see you move.
Is she attacking me?
Yeah. Are you replacing her roll?
Yes.
What are you replacing it with?
An
It misses, and because she attacked, triggers everywhere.
So, first roll is a definite miss.
And I said this was at level 2.
Nice.
Where is my thing?
I don't know where your thing is.
I said it was at level 2.
Yep.
Lightning
yes,
damage to this one as well.
Yep.
And I rolled a 23 to hit.
Okay. That is a hit. You are out of divination rolls.
For now.
13.
For now.
13.
13 damage?
Yep.
Perfect. Put that there. And I need to roll initiative for that. That goes there. And that goes there.
I rolled 6. Altogether.
Hmm?
I rolled 6 altogether.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't think that'll hit.
I don't think so. I mean, at least it's not a 1.
Right. Right. I got so excited that last time.
Yeah.
Okay, that works. Alright. Yes. That'd be fun. No, blah, blah, blah. Alright, perfect. Sorry, DM is back on track now. DM has derailed for a second. Hakuba, your trigger also fires.
Yep, and I shot with a 6.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Yeah.
Did you roll a 1?
No, I rolled a 3.
No, Ness, I usually D&D prep at the shop, so I'm just sitting there hanging out, so if I see something come in, I can give you a heads up. Because I get really cranky if I just sit inside the 4 walls of the house all day. I'm a free bird! Bit. Alright.
Only if you put a link in chat, and I don't know if you can do that. Okay.
Okay, perfect. Arcana, you did that, so so all the triggers happened, so now it's the Hague's turn.
How do you want to do?
Go ahead and move her 30 at an angle, because, let's see, who is in front of her to the right?
I mean,
Oh, the most direct is the guy.
most direct would be me, and I tried to hide behind a tree. We'll see if she can.
Gotcha. Well, I'm gonna have her perceive, because I didn't have you guys roll stealth, I should have.
Okay.
If you're hiding behind a tree, that's my oversight, so I'm
Okay.
just gonna roll at disadvantage for her. Oof. Yeah.
They're both shot, so technically no stealth.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me
kinda
see
subtle spell,
where
but-
everyone is. Can you point out who's where? Hakuba's there.
Mhm.
And you're there.
And she's down by the river.
And
All right.
he's over here somewhere.
Gotcha.
Hiding in the darkness.
She's furious at the death of her sister. Again, she looks around. Hakuba, her gaze lands on you as her arrow had missed.
Mhm.
Your arrow had missed her. And she's like, ha! I see where you are. No more hiding. Face me, you coward. And lightning shoots out of her hand. Yeah. In a line 100 feet long and 5 feet wide.
Jeez.
Wow.
4, 5, 6,
She had to cross that 32%.
7,
No.
8.
These are going back.
Probably.
Oh my lord. She has a freaking.
You get 4
I'm
dice.
sorry, you're dead.
Yeah, it's 86. She's blowing her high level. She's pissed.
3.5 times 8.
Yes, DM Taco. You want to tell him how much damage he took, or
I was going to say it's an average of 28.
just kidding? It's not. Hakuba, you just took 32 points of damage.
Ouch. Yep, I'm down.
And you guys watch as lightning sears through Hakuba. Both Trapfinder's
Oh.
fur is no longer pristine, it's a bit singed. Yes.
Does my racial kick in now? Okay.
I was kind of hoping you didn't remember. Why don't you, for the viewers at home, Hakuba, explain what your half-orc annoying self does?
So I will read the description
Please and thank you.
if I can find it here.
But I thought we only had one annoying party member in the group.
No,
I hold top.
Okay.
I'm number 1 annoying.
Okay.
There it is.
That shouldn't be your goal in life. Especially not with the person that's married to you that is desperately trying to do everything in the world for you. Don't annoy them. Pat them on the head and tell them they're wonderful. Or at least if they make good sandwiches, like throw them a bone here.
So, let's see here. Relentless endurance. When you are reduced to 0 hit points but not killed outright, you can drop to 1 hit point instead.
Yeah, so you were at 1 hit point.
But not killed outright instead.
Mhm.
I don't understand.
Like decapitated.
Oh, okay. Or like whatever death spell that could possibly.
I think like Finger of Death, and
Yeah.
there's a couple others. But
Okay, that don't allow you to like it bypasses
Yeah,
things like that.
Yeah. So that's been thwarted twice now. Once with a divination roll by Arcana, which can you imagine max damage on that? It'd be like over 100. It would be insta killed.
I kind of want to know because like.
Well, it's 8d6, so 48 plus whatever I rolled in DM Thaco
On
is-
average.
said
Yeah.
28.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot.
Holy crap.
Plus mods.
Whenever you take
Correct.
whenever you take a look at a net full of dice, choose whatever it is, divide it by 2,
Yep.
and add 0.5.
Yep.
And then multiply it by the number of dice
Right.
that are being rolled, and that gives you your average damage that it can possibly do.
Right. Yeah.
So, moving on. Hakuba, you were at 1 hit point at the moment.
Mhm.
Callista, you are up, and Sip Sip, you are on deck.
Sorry, that's my next
I am going to try to make it to him in movement and take my action to give him feed him the thing that I have.
Healing potion?
The potion pouch wine skin that I have.
Okay.
and I don't know what to roll for that. Because you just sort of gave me that it was a wineskin of healing potions, but I don't know what do I roll the D8? Is that what I?
2d4.
Just a regular healing potion?
2d4.
Plus 2.
Okay.
As long as no giant's healing potions.
8.
Yep. Yay!
But there's a lot of uses in there.
Yep.
Do you remember how many?
No, you didn't tell me.
10.
Okay, thank you.
I double checked stream. I did say, but there was a lot going on, so
There
I
was
wasn't sure
so
if you
much
caught
stuff
it.
going
So,
on.
yep.
Yeah.
Nope, you have 10. So just mark down how many. I'm gonna keep track as well.
Yep. Okay.
All right. Perfect. Anything else out of your petty stuff?
I don't really have any spells that are bonus actions, so I'm just going to try and hide behind him. And do you want me to
That's where
roll
most of my hit went.
stealth?
Yeah, go ahead and roll spell because
Okay.
you're gonna try and hide.
I mean, I know we haven't been doing it, but sure.
I'll let you technically rogues can do it as a bonus
15.
action, but I'm gonna let the healing potion be the bonus action.
Okay.
So you can still do it.
15.
Okay.
So I might be hidden, I might not. Who knows?
You know, I actually kind of like you guys somewhat.
I don't know from today's session.
And you try to hide, and you watch. She just looks at you and shakes her head. Okay, which leads after Callista Sip Sip. And then Hakuba, you're on deck.
I'm going to hunker down in the shadows that I am hiding in.
Okay?
Get a nice bead on this little witch. Hunter's mark.
Noted. Roll to hit. What'd you get?
19.
To hit?
On a die. I missed by one.
It's still a hit. I'm sorry you don't have improved critical on top of your
I'm gonna cross-class into champion fighter.
Go ahead. Stay within the books I requested. You can do whatever you want.
That'd be 15 points of damage.
Okay. Perfect.
I see what you did. Because then it doesn't really matter. If you don't
Alrighty.
hit, you don't.
Anything else out of you, Sip Sip? Alright, Hakuba, you're up. Arcana, you're on deck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Yeah.
What's that? Oh.
I'm just realizing now that we haven't seen it.
I am going to cast Heal Wounds on myself. Or Cure Wounds. Cure Wounds.
Okay.
He was a little bit more powerful.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your healing. I'm going to assume that you can successfully touch yourself.
Not
That was on purpose!
Not gonna go there anyway.
Oh, no, stop that!
Oh my
I
goodness.
just got boned by my girlfriend.
Girlfriend!
Wife.
Well, he doesn't recognize me.
Oh my goodness.
Nine?
This tonight is just wonderful.
It's not, I love it.
Okay, so I'm back up to 18 here.
Okay. Alright.
And
Anything else? Oh,
yeah, I'm gonna try to
excuse me.
hide.
Alright, go ahead and roll that beautiful selfage.
18 plus
Yeah.
5, so 23 again.
Okay. Yeah, what Hakuga?
Really?
Arcana, you are up, and the thingy is on deck. Hey.
Okay.
Callista, you're after the hay.
Thank you.
The bonus action.
Take your time during other people's turns to kind of plan in advance when you can.
I want to Misty Step across the river.
Okay, what is the range on Misty Step? I believe it's 30.
Teleport up to 30 feet.
Yes. So will 30 feet get you across the river?
It's really close, but I think so.
If it's right at 30, go ahead. Okay, you were successfully across the river.
And then I want to stealthily sneak around this way.
You wouldn't be able to stealth because you used your action for Misty Step. And only rogues can bonus action stealth.
Or high-level rangers.
What
Or
if it's a
high-level
bonus action?
Misty Step is a bonus action?
It is.
Holy crap, never mind, you're right. Excuse me, go ahead and stealth. Sorry, go for it.
Sorry, roll.
DMs can be wrong. It happens all the time on Saturdays. Wait, I don't DM Saturdays anymore. Never mind. Never mind. It happens occasionally.
19.
Okay?
Whatever.
Okay. That leaves it to be the hag's turn. And she has no idea. Let's see. Sip Sip, you are still stealth because of Gloomstalker, correct?
I am still invisible because of those.
Yeah, stupid Gloomstalker. Hakuba is stealth. Arcana is stealth. The only one she can see is Callista. So guess who she's gonna aim at? You have ruined everything.
Probably shouldn't kill children then. That's actually funny. That's 5 words.
Go ahead and move her 30 closer to Callista. How far away from you is she?
Like 50-ish feet. Maybe more. I don't know. I don't do well with diagonal stuff.
Closer to
That's
60.
Okay, perfect. And your AC is 14?
Mm-hmm.
She aims her finger at you, and this black crackle of greenish, icky looking lightning radiates out at you, and I need you to make a Constitution save.
No. I rolled a 1.
You are poisoned until the end of your next turn, and you took 14 poison damage.
Read the poison condition. If it's on your...
Hold on. No, I have other stuff up. Why is there something?
Poison condition has a few things on it that are interesting.
I'm just wondering. No, never mind. Never mind.
Sorry, there's a couple riders on it that are important.
Resistance
Okay,
to fire.
The way I have been doing poison for them, especially in these lower encounters, is I've just had them do an additional con, and if they fail that, they're going to take another D8.
Acid.
Because I know that
It's
there's...
actually worse than what it is.
It shouldn't be. We can discuss it on break. For now, we'll skip the poison for now, and we'll deal with this on break because it's distracting.
Right. 14 points of damage. I got it.
Perfect. Thank you. Moving on. Where are we? She went Callista. It is your turn. Followed by Sip Sip. You were on deck.
Chromatic orb. Lightning.
Okay.
Level 1.
Rolled a 1.
Level 1. I'm sorry.
Level 1. Sorry.
Level
okay.
1. 21 hit.
That is a hit.
Okay.
Roll damage.
20. No. Yeah. 20 damage.
Nice. What did you roll?
A 7, a 7, and a 6 on D8s.
Nice.
I'm a little bit mad that she hit me, so you know, my spell
Very
maybe had a
nice.
little bit of power behind it.
Yeah. It.
And level 1 spell.
Can you wait until break, please? Thank you. Tell them like 5 minutes. So you're gonna go to break here soon at the top. Well, we'll do one more round before we go to break and see whether or not that ends combat. It potentially could. For the moment.
You guys do enough damage to her? Maybe?
That is gonna go to that. Alright. Sip, last round of combat before break. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to miss my shot.
Get a 1?
16.
How do you know it misses?
Because the last time I rolled a 16, yes.
Okay. Okay. You're right, it does miss. I don't recall you rolling a 16 before. Alright, Hakuba, you are up. Arcana, you're on deck.
Okay. I'm going to stealthily move a little ways away. Let's see. Half movement speed will be 15, so I can only move 1 square, right?
Go ahead and move 2.
2? Okay. There?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm going to fire 1.
Nice shot.
16 plus 5, so 20? Or
That is 21.
21.
That is a hit.
Okay, there we go. And that's,
You can do it, Hakuba!
1d8 plus 4, or 1d8 plus 1d4. 7 plus 8.
It's a 2.
That's a 2. Okay, so 7, 8, 9 points of 10, 11, 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm gonna shoot again using one of my channel divinity spelly things.
Okay. Which channel divinity spelling thingy are you using for viewers at home that may not understand that? And also the DM who's pretty sure she's know what you're talking about but wants to make sure.
Okay, so for War Priest, from first level, your god delivers bolts of inspiration to you while you are engaged in battle. When you use the attack action, you can make one weapon attack as a bonus action. You can use this feature a number of times equal to your wisdom modifier.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll. Roll the hit.
Yeah, 9 plus, yeah, I think that's a miss. So, 14.
14's a miss. It's alright. Good try, Hawk.
Nice.
Alright. Arcana, you are up. Callista, you're after the hay.
Alright. I'm going to, right here, I'm going to Misty Step over again.
Okay?
I'm going to stay right here, sort of behind one.
Okay.
And that was... I don't mark that. Yeah. Chromatic Orb.
Alrighty, go ahead.
She's gonna hate that spell by the time we're done.
Never as much as spirit.
Nice
guardians.
roll.
21.
Nice, that's a hit. Roll damage. And then we're gonna roll out this round and we're gonna get some pastries. Pastries.
Nice!
Nice.
17? 17.
17 damage.
And then I'm gonna hide behind
Okay, so
Move
you're
behind
gonna
it
use
right
your
now.
movement behind it? Okay. It technically not hitting, you're just not saying. Alright, it is the Hag's turn. Go ahead and move her 30 closer towards Callista.
Yep. Great.
And she's looking like she's winded. She's very, very not happy. She's breathing a little heavy.
Mm-hmm.
And she is going to fire off an Eldritch Blast at you.
Okay.
And it does hit you, but
Okay.
it is not a crit. but it's a good roll. For 9 points of damage.
Okay. No, I'm not dead.
Okay.
I'm not dead yet. I'm glad you're not dead yet. Ah!
Surrender. We can still make a deal.
Callista, it is your turn, and then we're gonna break.
I'm going to use my favorite spell.
Yes,
Forward
thank
again.
you, Taryn.
It'll be fun.
Okay.
Yes!
You just crit.
Yes, it is. That's the first time I've ever crit a spell.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
What's your damage, love? Get it.
Okay, so 3d8. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 plus 24.
Very good.
24.
24 plus 14. Because it's 3d8.
So 38.
Yeah.
It's identical to what she did.
Yeah.
That flavor.
I know. But there were different numbers of dice
Melting
that I rolled.
eggs and taking
She
wings.
falls
Oh, it
to
was
her hands
lightning.
and knees. She barely looks conscious. Her eyes are glassed over. I'm not dead yet. Others.
You soon will be.
Great.
And with that, we'll go to break. See you guys in about half an hour. We're going to eat some pastries. I'm going to feed my kids. I'm not going to make pastries out of my kids. And we'll see you at 30. Have a great night. See you in a bit.
Thank you for joining us, Taryn. We'll see you in a little while.
Yeah.
Katie
Are we
is
back
screaming,
yet?
yes, we're back.
And clip. And we're back, apparently. The DM's last to know. Oh my gosh. Okay, give me 2 seconds to get settled here. Group is discussing.
Why are you streaming while you're driving, Brick?
Is he really?
Yes, he's streaming while he's driving. I'm gonna have to give him a hard time later. He's streaming. It says driving home. I don't know.
That's not safe.
Maybe just put the camera up on his dash.
It is on his you know how I have on my.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But it's like, why are you doing this while you're driving?
Because why not?
Hey, look, a deer. And off the left on the nature trail.
That's funny.
Blah. Okay, so we got some amazing pastries.
I think let's turn around back.
Give me a second. I'm like pastry gasming.
Possibly.
Arcana made some really nice pastries. They're really good.
Yeah.
And she made a whole tray of them. That's about, you know,
It's
like a 9 by 13 pan of
a blueberry
deliciousness.
strudel of some nature. Yeah.
It's quite amazing.
puff pastry, blueberries, cream cheese, just delicious.
Right, welcome back to Dragons in the Dining Room. DMLoxy here, and we are going to kick things back off. Now that I've already like made a cat face fool of myself for a moment there. Side note, this is gonna lose me favor, but I'm not. I don't dislike cats, but I'm more of a dog person than a cat person. But I have 2 rescue animals, so I can't help it. And to be fair, I've only ever met 3 nice cats.
You should come meet one of our cats. He's like a dog.
Hmm.
Like
Have you met mine yet?
No, I haven't. Which is probably why the count is so
She
low.
hasn't been to your house yet.
You have to meet at least Dusty before you
I will. I will make it a point. Thank you everybody for tuning in. We left off mid-combat, which I don't typically
Mine does
like
too.
to do.
every once in a while.
But we did just in the interest of break time and shoving pastries in our mouths. Which is a very valid, reason for
I'm also seeing
That.
a high pain.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's probably.
So, we are going to start off at the top of the initiative order. Last we left off, the hag Bella was on one knee,
Because I
And-
kind of kicked her butt in the face with chromatic orb.
Yeah, we had some
Mine,
serious
right.
damage output from the party. And she warned you all that Mother was coming.
But she's not dead yet.
And that she's not dead yet. Starting the initiative off. Sip.
I'm going to shift to my right 20 feet. Just, yeah, put me on the other. And now that I'm there, there is a direct line between me and Hakuba, giving me advantage on my attack.
She's not happy with any of us.
I will allow advantage on ranged attacks.
Thank you.
It's never come up and it's not in the book, so
Comes up in Lorimer all the time.
this is in Lorimer. DM for Lorimer.
And that would be 21 to hit,
That is a hit.
giving me 10 points of damage. Fall down and die.
You're saying fall down and die is redundant? As the arrow goes through her neck and she topples over with a death rattle.
That's for my wife.
Death rattle.
When someone dies, there's a very specific
No.
noise that emanates.
I confuse death rattle with death knell, where something happens as they die,
Gotcha.
similar to the lovely thing that we fought in his campaign, and I know that you have fought in his campaign.
Yeah, screw that. And the direction north and everything else that Joe has given us all PTSD from his campaign. On that note, back to Strahd.
Oh, we're still here? No.
You are momentarily out of combat.
And with that, I am going to walk straight up to both of the hags. And I'm going to dig around on their persons
Okay.
and see if there's anything on their persons.
There is clothing on their persons.
Okay.
Go ahead and, I'm just gonna do a quick lap around the table. Sip, which hag are you approaching first?
Currently, I believe I'm in front of
Bella?
Bella?
The first one that died.
The first one that died?
No, that would be Mom.
Mom is still
Mom's
coming.
right there.
It's the first one that we fought, and then this is Bella. Okay.
Sit. I
Uh-huh.
believe that's Mom.
Okay.
Oh,
Because of the way that the
fair enough.
Okay.
other head came out.
So technically, it's the first one that we fought that he's on top of.
Gotcha.
Okay.
For the record, her name was Ophelia.
Okay. Well, we didn't ever get to learn Ophelia's name, so.
So that's why I'm. That was almost bad.
That was almost all over paperwork over here.
Someone needs to clip that. See how that feels? Alright, so Sip,
That was brilliant to watch.
you find 4 platinum pieces.
Platinum.
Yes, platinum.
Holy crap.
And 3 gold pieces. What strikes you as odd about these coins is some of them have the visage of Strahd on them. Some of them have you recognize from your homeland. Some of them are imprinted with symbols that you've never seen before. There's even a coin in there that has Kingdom of Cormier on it. I had to stop and think of which was the kingdom and which was the town. And I think I might have still gotten it backwards.
I am going to do 2 uses of
Healing potion?
Yeah.
Noted.
just so that you're aware.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. 10.
Okay then.
I'm at 14.
I
Yes, how do that?
am going to walk over to one of the eggs and taking out the dagger, because I still don't know quite what all it does. And I'm going to saw her head off.
With a dagger. Roll me a strength check.
You said Ophelia, and the first thing that went in my head was, oh, Ophelia.
14?
this is harder than it looks. You are able to get through the fleshy bits, and you get back to vertebrae, and you're
Oh, I'll
like,
take my hand axe too.
roll me another strength.
Okay. That's even less. 11.
If you've ever seen that scene in Game of Thrones when Theon's trying to sit there and hack the head off, and
Nope, didn't see it.
okay,
Okay.
yeah, you watch Hakuba go, I am going to behead the fellow.
Who's this guy?
That didn't quite work. I'll just take out my hand axe.
And you're chopping away. Good luck with that.
That's someone that Ness decided to
Oh.
link.
Probably the boat picture they said is the link for.
It's a. I was gonna say it's a clip.
Oh, building level.
It's just the name of the clip.
It might be okay.
That's unfortunately fortunately or unfortunately, Twitch decides to name their clip something crazy and fun, so it's just the name of the clip.
Gotcha. So let's see.
So it's either her clip or a clip of you doing the cat thing.
Who knows?
I don't know.
For me, almost spitting out
Yeah.
my drink.
Arcana. What are you doing?
I'm gonna get back to them. I forget what we're gonna do next.
Okay.
Which one are you cutting the head off
This one here.
of? Okay.
Sip. Yes.
Did we find anything else while I rifled through her clothing?
Not on that one.
Oh, good. I'm gonna start her on fire.
She's pretty much ash.
Yeah. Ash.
Yeah, that was the
Like
one
that was the one we
That was the one
exploded.
we, yeah.
Okay. Then I'm gonna walk over to the other one.
Okay.
With a lit torch.
With a lit torch. Okay, your torch is lit
They're
AF.
gonna burn too.
Wait, we should probably look for her first.
You find
I'm gonna dig through.
okay, 2 more platinum pieces, 4 more gold pieces, and you find half of a circlet. Like one of the head circlet
Yep.
pieces. Yeah. Okay, just clarifying.
I just assumed, but I shouldn't have assumed, I suppose.
Nope,
so
nope.
Because my brain went here.
yeah,
first.
and my brain went here.
Yep,
So
circlet is on the head, bracelet is wrist.
And I think tiara rather than circlet.
yeah, and there's
Tiaras don't. No, just so you're aware for future reference, tiaras don't meet in the back.
they
Circlets
just
do.
sit
So,
here.
oh, okay.
I
Yeah.
feel like it's my job to impart things on you that I'm more learned in, just to help you as a person. So you can grow in the future. Did I word that correctly? Should feel really familiar with the conversation.
After I'm done, and I know he's going to light her on fire, I'm gonna back away from her.
Okay,
Yeah, me too.
Do I get the head off eventually?
roll me one more strength check. Zip, are you gonna wait for him to decapitate her?
I'm gonna give her one more try.
That was even less. I'm
No.
getting tired of this.
So no.
Fine. 6 on me?
No,
Poof.
it's not as easy as you think it is.
Okay.
Alright, she ignites rather quickly.
And then I'm going to walk toward the windmill
Okay,
with said torch.
okay.
Nope, wait. We don't know if there's any more children inside. There could be a trapdoor or something that they might be hidden with.
There shouldn't be. I think it's a fan.
What?
Joe, do you hear anything boiling?
Poison?
I don't. There shouldn't be. The stove should be off.
It's the fan.
Okay.
It's like the echo of the fan and the
And it's the annoying puppy outside that wants in.
or that too.
Nice. So. You try and convince Sip to not burn the windmill yet.
Yeah, it
Yes.
looked like he was about to put the torch away, so.
All right. We
Too
will
bad I
wait for
couldn't get the
Sip
head off
to get back.
Too bad I couldn't get the head off there. I was going to take the head and
What were you gonna do with a hag head? Hakuba.
Nothing bad.
I love the face that you're making right now. Nothing bad. It's fine. It's fine. This is fine.
This is Trapfinder 1. This is Trapfinder 2. This is Pitch.
This is Trapfinder Hag.
Trapfinder 8. Yes.
All I was going trying to do is basically, take a piece of paper and essentially write down what, this is our word now, and shove it in her mouth. And leave it outside for the next person to type.
Well, we have the deed.
Well, it's not dark.
What?
Ah, she
That's not dark, is that what you said?
she
He's a half orc. What do you want?
she was
What are you, cleric of Brooch?
Like,
she was killing and eating children. This is what evil can expect to happen to them.
Alright, so I will give Sip a moment here. But I would like everyone to roll perception.
I want to go rest before something else shows up.
That's fine. Oh, wait a minute. Who got killing blow on hag number?
oh no, it was him.
Sip. So that would happen. Oh, snap.
Snap.
The second one, I got killed and blow on.
Yeah, but that won't happen because that. Holy crap. Okay.
What? Where? What?
Okay.
I
Nope.
agree.
It's okay. DM knowledge that just the DM's putting pieces together.
Okay.
We're good.
Perception of 10.
Hakuba?
18.
Arcana?
Looking for it. Where'd it go? 18.
Sip.
24.
Nat 20.
Alright, so anyone who rolls 15 or higher, you see past the windmill and over to the right, so right at the edge of the map, to the right of the windmill from Mel's point of view. Yep, but go closer towards you. Yeah, right about there. Go ahead and stand up one of the figurines.
Oh,
You
great.
see the old woman with her pastry cart just standing there watching. One of you point that out to poor oblivious Alyssa?
What do you know about your daughter's dad?
My, that's most unfortunate. Perhaps we could talk about it.
Give us back all the children you've killed and you can have your daughters.
I can't unjust them.
I can't unkill your daughters.
No, I can make more.
Not if you're dead too.
Perhaps we should.
I think it would be in your best interest to make a bargain with me.
Yep, you die, everybody else lives happily.
Wait. Yeah, we're good.
She pauses briefly and looks at the rest of you. Are you all set on death?
I think that we should persuasion of a 26. I think that you should get off our land, and I'm going to do this. Leave. Ooh. Okay. Where is it? Subtle spell, which
Okay.
means that there's no verbal or somatic components at all. Suggestion of leave now. Turn around and leave.
Okay. And what is your suggestion roll?
Oh, I didn't know how to roll. I'm sorry.
Save.
Is it
Does it say?
Stand by.
It might be. I'm not 100% sure on that.
I'm sorry. I should have had it.
Nope, that's okay.
It just was a. Oh! I can do this. I might be able to.
That's good.
Suggestion. It's It would be my last second level spell. It's a concentration up to 8 hours. Is she immune to charm or can't be charmed? So creatures that can't be charmed are immune to this effect.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yes, thank you. And I don't know what it would beat or need to beat. Oh, spell save DC
So
of
this is
15.
my own character. My brother's character just vanished.
Yeah, no one's really sure what happened to Stornak.
So that would be
So
so it's a DC save of 15 for wisdom save, and then I'm just gonna subtle spell it and say we have the deed.
It
Leave.
seems to have no effect on her.
Okay, great.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I mean, it was worth a shot. I don't know.
No, it was very worth a shot. That was very well played. As I said, I believe we should talk this over, unless you would like to become pastries as well. I'm sure we can reach an arrangement.
We're gonna start walking towards the windmill.
Okay, torch in hand.
Towards it.
Okay. Just for sake of things, I'm gonna go around the table. Arifan, what are you doing? The DM is gonna indulge in your pastry while you tell me what you're doing.
I'm watching what he's doing. I'm not doing anything other than just watching,
Callista.
observing.
I'm just going to hold the deed and say leave. After I do that, I'm just going to. I don't believe we have anything to discuss. You're on a land. Leave.
Kubaha.
What? Ubaha. Okay.
Huh.
Yeah,
Okay.
that one's new.
Shark bait. Kubaha.
Have a cup.
Mr. Adonijus.
Nicely done. I had to think about that one first.
I'm gonna actually turn and walk towards the woods.
Like away?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's one smart one. As for you, what is it that you think makes this your land?
We have the deed.
A deed that has been gone for hundreds of years while I've occupied this land. Legally, your deed does you no good. Although you're welcome to go to town and discuss it at the office that there isn't.
Whatever.
However, I do have something that you might need, and she holds out the other half of the circlet.
I don't know what good that does me.
Oh, either one of you it would do a great deal for. Here's my offer. You leave with your lives. You leave me alone. I leave you alone. You don't. Well, be unfortunate if you turned out like your friend.
Well, or we could make a different deal and you stop stealing children from the.
Oh, the town would riot. They love my pastries and they know it.
I don't think they do. I think you drug them to make them think that you have them under their control.
Oh, they know full well that they are choosing to sacrifice their children. Sip, sip, you're still heading towards the windmill?
Yep.
Torch in hand?
Yep,
I'm following Haku.
Okay, you reach the windmill. Sip, sip, what do?
I'm entering.
Okay, you enter the windmill. She does not stop you.
I'm going to stealth.
Okay,
Not so much. 1. That's it. Still heading further into the woods.
are you trying to hide, dearie?
That's something natural.
What do I see when I get in the window?
Sip, sip. As you enter the windmill, the ground floor has been converted into a makeshift kitchen and bakery. The room is pretty filthy. Baskets, old dishware are piled everywhere. Adding to the clutter is a peddler's cart, a chicken coop, a heavy wooden trunk, and a pretty wooden cabinet with flowers painted on its doors. In addition to the clucking of chickens, you hear toads croaking. The sweet smell of pastries blends horridly with a stench that burns your nostrils. The awful odor comes out of an open, upright barrel in the center of the room. Warmth issues from multiple brick ovens against the wall, and a crumbling staircase ascends the wall from it. So there is a bakery with a chicken coop. You can hear some toads croaking, and there's some really nasty smelling stuff in a barrel.
I'm gonna make my way over to the barrel.
Okay?
What's in the barrel? What's in the barrel?
What's the next?
Good question. Roll me. Please hold. DM is loading.
Before I had her. It's at home.
You aren't entirely sure what is in the barrel. It looks like coagulated black blood. And it moves. As you approach to look, the surface of the liquid does one of these numbers.
What?
Oh, thanks, Ness. If not, don't worry about it. Take care of yourself. Get some rest. We love ya. Come hang out sometime.
Oh, ask the DM.
Alright, Sip. I'm gonna give you a little bit more in there. What else are you gonna do?
I'm going to start to ascend.
Okay. You head up the next level. There are bones scattered around the floor. Some of them you can tell are small animal bones, chicken bones. There's a couple bones of that are human that look like they maybe come from older people. There's a window, but it's very caked with dirt. There's hardly any light that's entering. The ceiling is 8 feet high, and most of it is taken up by a really large millstone that's connected to a wooden gear shaft that rises through the ceiling in the center of the room. There is another staircase that continues up.
I'm going to make my way to the window.
Okay, the window would peer out from above the door.
Oh, that's the 15-foot high door that, or the window that we see from outside. The first one above the door. I'm not there.
No. That window would face toward the head, right? If I'm looking at this map correctly.
The front of the window?
So you have a door thing drawn here. It's weird.
Yes, yep, that would be the door.
Okay.
So I can look out the window and see the hay.
Yes.
Awesome. I'm going to take my torch,
Okay.
smash the window open.
Okay. That's not kind, Gary.
You know what else isn't kind?
You gonna fire at her?
Oh yeah.
Roll initiative.
All of us?
Everybody. What happened to the ray?
For what? Oh.
Right there.
Did I have a 14 on my last one?
Yes.
Well, I have a 14.
Hold on, I will ask
I
in a
rolled
minute.
one less than last time.
I'm gonna do these things.
I rolled the thing last time too. Hey,
We did.
we just made it easier for you to keep us in roll order.
I rolled significantly less. I rolled significantly less.
Oh, ouch.
Alright,
Negotiations are over.
Arashana, what did you get? 14?
Yep.
Callista?
I
11.
negotiate with a pointy object.
Anybody else want to negotiate?
Hakuba?
5.
They don't have to be. Sip.
21.
Sip, I'm gonna let you fire your arrow first since you said that's what you were doing.
I'm moving
I will
my
do
hunter's
that.
mark over to her. It's active for an hour.
Okay.
Moving the hunter's mark over to her and
Okay.
launching my shot.
Alright, go ahead and roll to hit.
How long has it been?
It's only been about 15 minutes since the death, so.
Moving on.
Yeah.
What was it?
2 threes.
Ooh, I'm sorry. So we'll go to the top of the initiative order, and it is Mama Hag, who drops the guise of the old woman, and you see another hag standing before you, but she looks different than the other two. Where the other two hags had more of a green tinge to their skin, she has a very demonic blue-black look to her skin.
Put one across her nose.
I said across her nose, not up it.
And even her clothing changes to this nasty, rotted material. There's skulls hanging off her belt. Her hands and wrists are full of bracelets and rings made from what you assume are bits and debris of hair, intestines, and Lord knows what else. And she does not seem to be in the least afraid of any of you. If anything, she looks amused and is smiling in a way that makes the hair on the back of your neck stand up.
You killed everybody I knew. Your turn to die.
She looks up at you, Sip Sip, and does one of these. And magic missile flies at you. And just so you don't think I'm picking on you, the spells are all picked and stuff.
Yeah, I watched her pick them. She wasn't very happy.
Yeah.
She watched me rant, and what did I downgrade 4 of them? Because I went, that's too good enough.
I mean,
10
she said
damage.
she was powerful.
Oh, this is the mama we're
You
talking
still
about
up?
here.
Yeah.
Good. I would love to negotiate instead. And Sip Sip, it is you, followed by Arcana.
$19.
To hit.
Mm-hmm.
That is a hit. You're attacking her?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go for the throat. Don't let her negotiate.
7.
Taryn. 7?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then I'm going to step to the side of the window.
Okay. All right. Anything else out of you, Sip Sip?
Nope.
Arcana, you are up. Callista, you are on deck.
I'm going to Eldritch Blaster.
Okay.
Nat.
Nice.
20.
You go to Eldritch Blast her, and I need you to... What level spell is Eldritch Blast that you're casting it as?
It's a cantrip.
It fizzles. She looks at you, watches you prep that Eldritch Blast, and it fizzles in your hand. And never forms. Counterspell is set for her first reaction of the first spell fired against her.
Wasted a nat 20.
I'm sorry, I didn't choose the nat 20. It is the first spell. But I do think it's a little ironic that one of the other hits, nat 20, was thwarted by you. There's an odd
gonna hide behind a tree.
Okay, are you gonna just duck behind a tree, or... Because Eldritch Blast is not a bonus action, correct?
It's a cantrip.
Right, but it's in action, not a bonus action, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, you can step behind a tree, but you're technically not hiding. Yeah. VIP. Anything else out of your Arcana?
I'm really glad I chose to use a cantrip instead of one of my spell slots, though.
Right.
Callista, you're up. Hakuba, you're on deck.
Jesus.
And again, she's smiling at you like, oh, honey, you're so cute.
I'll take the circlet, please.
I think we might be able to sweeten that deal a bit more, don't you think? Your friend doesn't seem convinced. I give you the other half of the circlet, and I have 2 of these. And she holds up 2 of the chess pieces that you need. You leave me alone, I leave you alone. I may need a favor in the future, some small trifle.
No favors. But I'll leave you alone if you give me all 3 of those things.
If you can get your comrades to agree, deal?
No, we're making a deal. You and I. Not my comrades. I have nothing to do with them.
Oh no, dear. It doesn't work that way.
I will go along with that deal.
Gentlemen?
How far away? It's 10, it's...
A lot. You're far.
I don't want to do diagonals with 10 things.
Just guess.
Oh, one addendum to that, I would like an article of clothing from one of you.
I don't know, you're over 100 feet from her.
Come take my shirt.
So have one
Are you agreeing to the deal?
No, you just want another coat of clothing, I'll give you mine. Come take it from me.
My clothing is quite tattered, as you see. I would like something to mend it with, and I have no fabric.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter which one of you.
Come take my shirt.
It's like you think I killed your woman. I didn't. You already killed my daughter that did.
You're also a murderer of children.
Murderer, liberator. What's better, a quick, merciful death by me into pastries to ease the pain of their grieving parents, or...
Corner Druid is outside getting some sun.
Hey, orcs, I will... Next time I DM, I will make sure that I bring Corner Druid in to say hi, or run a camera out to say hi.
I could run out and take a picture and bring it back and show it.
Proof of life! Proof of life!
Right.
Alright, Hakuba, you are up. And Hag is on deck. DM Corner Druid says roll for water.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Is it really?
Yeah.
Yep.
I will let you keep that roll.
I am going to, I'm going to go that way, but trying to stealth. 'Cause I know she can see me, so
Okay.
I'm going to try to do that a little bit better. That's a little bit better. That's 20.
Thanks, have fun, enjoy Waterdeep.
Have fun at Troll Skull.
So, going stealthy, hopefully, at a 20.
What, Hakuba?
And going towards this direction here.
Okay.
Or, no, that's 10,
Remember
20.
stealth, half speed.
10, 20, okay. So there.
Alright, anything else out of you, Kubaha?
Not at this point in time.
I'm done. Sorry. I'm done trying.
All right, mostly. All right. The hag is up.
The hag is what?
The hag is up.
Oh, it's her turn. Sorry.
The jig is up? Oh, wait.
No, jig is down.
And she does not
On the
attack,
desk.
but just looks at you all. Wherever you're hiding, this is most unnecessary. I don't see why we can't come to an agreement.
You killed children.
Yes,
That's why.
I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one around you who's killed children. Are you going to murder them as well?
If need be.
Oh, tell the stealthy one that.
Can I hear them from this?
Yes, you can.
Really? Last I knew, he was kind to children. He made sure they were buried properly.
Just scared kidder. I'm going to go about my business. I have no desire to fight you. Well, you're worth more to me alive than dead at the moment.
And why is that?
You're a thorn in Strahd's side. If he has nothing to play with, he gets bored and bothers me.
So,
An enemy of my enemy.
you're not on his side, supposedly.
I am on my side.
So why does he bother you then?
I need children with souls. He needs to feed on creatures with souls. We're competing for resources, you see.
And that's why you must die. Children are not resources.
For me, they are. All right, Sip Sip. You're up.
Get around the corner. And I want a hamstringer.
Are you doing a cold shot?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You said I could keep my roll.
You did. We all were witness. We love you.
Yeah, I do.
Well played, sir. Well played.
I mentioned you're the reason I drink.
Copious amounts of
Twice a year.
Twice a year.
The quiet ones you got too much out.
You've said it about her before. So like,
But he's not quiet.
wow.
Oh my.
Oh my!
You want to give me some damage on that? Can you use your words, please?
30.
30 total?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But I'm aiming for her. I'm aiming to hamstring her. I want to take her knee out.
Okay.
Because she can't walk.
I don't think she needs to walk.
Okay. You watch as Sip Sip's arrow goes clean through her right knee. And there is a significant squelch of pain. And for a moment, you watch her face completely darken in rage. You're ducking back behind.
Back to the
Arcana, you are up. Callista, you are on deck.
Well, she looks really mad now, so
I told you, I'm going to kill you.
I am going to try for Eldritch Blast again.
Okay.
Because she rolls another 20.
I'm jinxing it.
That 25.
That is a hit.
On a hit, target takes 1d10 force damage.
No more spell cards for you. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
4 damage.
4 damage?
I'm sorry. I love you.
As your spell hits her, she looks back at you and goes, I thought you agreed to a deal. As flames spring up around you, and I need you to make a dex save.
20.
Nice!
So nat 20?
Yeah.
The last one, that 20.
Nice.
See, I told you. Roll them out.
So you made the save, but you still take half damage. Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah, I got that too.
So
Wait, does that mean I can use Hellish Rebuke on her now too?
technically, yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
You take 6 damage. And you get rebuked. And you get rebuked. And we're just gonna burn everyone.
Some people just want to watch
What is
the
the
world
save I have to
burn.
make for you?
A dex save?
Yeah. It's
The spell
what's your
save?
spell save, yeah.
14.
Come here. She makes it, but she still takes half damage.
Okay, so 2d10s. I need another d10.
You have
Never
to
mind.
just use the percentile there, or that.
Okay.
It's right in front of you. Holy.
9, 10.
So it's
5. So I got 10.
You notice, with your Hellish Rebuke, even though she moved out of the way, I did her roll at disadvantage because Nate injured. She doesn't seem like she's taking as much damage from the fire as she should. Okay, anything else out of you, Arcana?
No.
Callista, you are up. Hakuba, you're on deck.
Wow, does the character move?
Callista, she
thought
just
you had moved.
I
You
did,
stealthed
but I-
and went.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's all the further I got.
Oh, Callista, she looks at you a bit inquisitively.
Hmm.
Like, what will you?
Well, I don't know how often I can do that. How often can I do that? The meta magic.
As many sorcery points as you have, you use summon a spell once.
Once.
You should have, I think, 4
Four,
spell points.
yeah.
So that means you have 3 left.
Okay. I'm going to subtle spell, chill touch.
Okay.
20 total. Not on the die.
Hit.
No. Where is my this? 8 points of necrotic, and she can't heal, and she has disadvantage against me.
She can't reach it.
She can't regen, sorry.
Okay.
It says it can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn.
Perfect.
Oh, regain
And it
hit
was
points? So yeah, she
Regain
can't
hit
heal
points.
either.
She can't heal.
Awesome.
It was necrotic damage?
Correct.
Okay. Alright. Anything else out of you, Callista?
I'm going to move behind a tree and put a tree between me and her. I know that I'm not
Gotcha.
stealthing, I'm just
Perfect.
kind of putting myself in cover.
So that's how it is then, alright.
Die, witch!
I'm not a witch, I'm your wife!
You killed my wife!
You know, there's days that both of those statements are very accurate when you're even dealing with them.
We've had the same thing and we're not married, so like...
I'm only a witch if you don't treat me like a damn wife! Hakuba, you're up, then followed by the Hag and Sip Sip.
Okay. I'm going to continue and still in stealth and try to make my way around so that I can actually do something useful.
Are you working out on what we discussed?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Got it.
Catch.
There you go.
Your dexterity save was great on that one. I love that this is a cantrip. Like, what? This is such a mean spell.
Not only because it does really nasty things, but also because it doesn't do anything it says it does.
I know, right? Why does
Right.
it?
It's the most.
What you doing, Hawk?
I just did it.
He moved, and that's it. Stayed still.
Alright. Nothing else from you?
Nothing at this point in time, because, yeah, I can't do what I want to do at this point in time.
Talking mushrooms.
Alright, where is everyone on the map?
Oh, do we like?
You like
Okay.
mushrooms?
I prefer them sauteed.
Yeah, me too.
Let's see, who are, those are the two casters, Arcana and Callista,
Uh-huh.
that are right
Yes.
there?
Arcana, Callista.
And they both decided
Talk about-
to use a tree as cover.
Yep.
Stay in post.
She is going to move 30 feet towards the spellcasters. How close does that put her?
Like 80 feet, 60 feet, 80 feet.
10, 20, 30, 40,
Maybe more.
50, 60, 70, between 80 and 90 feet for both.
Yep.
Perfect.
And they are 30 feet apart.
They're 30 feet apart?
Yep. Maybe 40 feet. 30, no, 30 feet.
30 at the most.
Perfect.
Which I
hold on,
did
I need to
fine.
grab some D8s.
No. You're not allowed. I'm kind of being
I got it,
for
thank you.
you.
Thank you, that was really sweet.
Don't help her.
Oh, now that I said no, I do need one more.
Yeah.
Because I need 5 of them, and you know what I'm doing.
Uh-oh.
30. Alright. Callista, how many hit points are you at?
23.
Alright, Arcana, how many hit points are you at?
22.
Ooh, you fall asleep. You feel a wave of drowsiness
Okay.
and are able to shake it off.
Oof.
Do I know what she just did to me?
Hold on.
I mean, I would recognize the
Wait
spell,
a minute,
wouldn't I?
remind me. Yeah, no, hold on. Do you have the sleep spell? I'm gonna say yes, you're aware of what she tried to do.
Okay.
Especially when you see, yes?
A thought for you?
Yeah.
Xanthars has something in there where you can use your reaction to roll a knowledge.
Neat.
Yeah.
I will look at that. For the moment, I am going to say that you are aware because you have cast that spell.
Okay, so I
And you
at
see
least know.
Arcana asleep on the ground.
Great.
Why couldn't you fall asleep leaning against the tree?
This isn't how I wanted to do this. Sip.
19 to hit.
That is a hit.
11 damage.
Alright, and that's piercing damage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's
As a reaction to Arcana falling asleep, I'm going to go and do this This is where my arcane focus is living. Just so that
Okay.
you know.
Noted.
And hold on to it like I'm scared.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Noted. Sip Sip, you realize that you don't feel like your arrows are having as much of an effect as they normally do, or that they did against the other hags, but she is still hurting for them. Shoot me once more, I'm killing.
I'm right here. Back in front of window.
Arcana, you are asleep. Callista, you are up. Hakuba, you're on deck.
Where are you?
I don't know if I can do this or not, but it'll be fun. Nope, probably not. 16 points. What's her hit points at?
Oh, are you trying to sleep her back?
Mm-hmm.
No. Okay. And it was subtle. I'm sorry. I should have said that, but I can't now, I guess.
That's
It's fine. I already,
no,
it already
it's-
went
but
through.
save your sorcery point though.
Okay.
Like it's not expended. Anything else about you, Callista?
Nope.
I mean, she just looks at you and giggles. Hakuba, you're up, followed by the hag, and Sip Sip, you're on deck.
Okay. I'm gonna continue to move that way.
Is there a way for me to wake up, or is it a timing thing?
You are asleep until you take damage, or someone comes and wakes you up by like
Or 10
Or-
rounds past.
For
10
or
rounds
it's
pass.
a minute long spell.
Yeah. That'll be my movement, and that's it for now.
So what I do is I have a D10, and then every round it comes to her turn, I just take it down one.
Oh, you have a counter. Nice. Oh.
They just have me do that.
Hakuba, what's up?
I just did my movement and I'm staying stealth. Then still out of range for what I want to do. So that's my turn.
Okay. Which brings us to the top of the initiative. And the hag. Who is going to move? Let's see, what is she gonna do? Okay, she'll do that. She is going to move towards, let's see, where do I have her? No, she's gonna stay where she's at, and she is going to sleep again. And you're at 23?
Mm-hmm.
24.
Okay, I'm asleep.
Sip, sip. Oh, before Sip Sip, she's going to move 30 towards the windmill door.
Yeah, it was right
This?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, Sip Sip, you're up. Hakuba, you're on, well, Archon and Callista are on deck, but they're
Asleep.
asleep at the moment. I need my Arcana counter. Or my Callista counter. There we go. Callista, you're blue.
Okay.
That
You're
would be like a
comfortable.
lie.
Yeah. Wait, nice rolls from whom?
Oh, the 20s?
Oh,
Still
yeah. I
think
suppose.
she's scaring us.
I'm gonna look out the window.
Okay.
She's below me.
Yep.
Awesome. I'm gonna go back into the room,
Okay.
and I'm going to grab this table
Okay.
Oh my god.
And I'm going to push it to the edge of the stairs and wait for when she comes up the stairs. I'm going to drop the table on her head.
Okay. Your turn is used getting the table into position. Arcana, you are asleep. Callista, you are asleep. Hakuba, you're up, followed by Heg.
Okay.
Who brought Moon? Sorry.
Move there.
Mm-hmm.
Staying stealth, moving back. There we go.
What's your movement speed?
15 if it's half, but
If you're moving half due to stealth, Hakuba, make sure you're getting 2 and then 1 and then 2. So, like, I don't want you to just be moving 1 square each time.
no, he's been doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. I just didn't want you to short yourself on your movement.
There you go.
Alright, anything else that you Hawk?
Nope, she's still out of range, and 2 of my party members down, so I'm gonna have to fix that.
Yeah. I didn't even think about that nest, thank you.
Right? That's actually perfect.
Oh my. Alright then.
And we had the pastries and the pastry ladies.
Well, the pastry piece was like, okay, that works, but sleeping, Alright, that leaves us to the Hague, who is going to enter the windmill and then put her 30 feet towards up the stairs. And how far up the stairs is she getting before because you're on 2nd level, correct?
As soon as I can see her.
Okay, she would be on the 2nd block of stairs.
Okay.
So she's probably there.
Yep. So here, probably.
Yep. Alright, and your trigger happens and you're pushing the table over. Give me a second to calculate damage with a falling table. So it's a big table, it's falling from 8 feet.
Now, what is this table made of? Oak?
It's a pretty solid wood table. I'm gonna say, what's your strength, Zip?
14.
Roll me. Roll me 4d8.
I don't think I can do math fast enough.
17.
Okay, and then, yeah, because I'm not proficiency. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna say that is 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, ouch! That's the table on your head. Ow, ow, ow. Ooh, is she prone?
Yeah, about that.
She's prone on her belly with a table on her.
Does she still have
I dropped my torch.
Bonus action torch drop.
My drop.
Torch drop.
Okay. There is a lit torch on the table that is on the hag, but the table itself is not on fire yet.
Okay.
Yet.
Yes.
Well, that's all right. I'm not done.
This turn you are.
That was my reaction to her.
Right, this turn you are. Hold on. Her turn. I gotta move these counters down. Alright, Sip Sip. Love of my life. Who would never incite murder?
I'm gonna jump with both my short swords.
I can't see you allowing shit like this in Lorimir.
Oh, I would.
Wait, people's elbow for Misty Step? Okay. It's too high in the air. You can't reach it. Ever seen Wonder Woman?
Oh,
Shield.
okay.
I launched off the barbarian's shield into the air, used Misty Step up in the air to get above the creature and people's elbow at 30 feet to the ground.
Okay.
However, I will amend that. I can only draw one short sword. I can't draw both.
So yes, he would allow practice. We just haven't, well, for us, we haven't come across anything to do that with, really.
Alright. Roll me acrobatics or athletics, whichever you're more proficiency in. More proficient in. Yeah.
Well, that's gonna be a piss poor
Sometimes. Usually. Honorable, yes.
14.
He's in
14? Okay, roll me. How are you jumping?
I am going to leap off and just drive straight down to where I see
So
her
he's,
sticking to.
And she's under the table.
She doesn't. There's going to be something that gives away her location underneath it.
Well, yeah, you know where she is underneath it. You're gonna try and drive your short sword
Through the table, through
the
her.
table
Yep.
into her.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my, well, I mean, momentum alone.
I want to staple the table to her back.
Gotcha.
I mean, the momentum alone would be a lot.
Right, I mean,
driving
it's
through.
a
Holy
thick
cow.
table, and if you look at this table's probably a little less than
If it's oak.
But it's from 8
half
feet.
as thick,
From 8 feet.
and driving a
momentum
short sword
would be
through a
insane.
table isn't. Okay, roll me strength as well.
Come on, go ahead.
Nope.
What'd you get? You jump down and are rewarded with a sound as you. How much do you weigh? We're gonna do this. Yes, come on. What? Do you know how many times I have begged for a rule of cool and have gotten it? That's.
I have given you guys lots of movies.
What is rule of cool?
You allow it
Just
even
to
though it
allow
shouldn't
it
be
because it
allowed
shouldn't be
because it's a
enforced.
neat idea. I tend to be a little too lenient with that sometimes, but let's.
I was gonna say, she's done it with us a little bit for this campaign, several times in the death house, so.
What's your? Oh, do you not have your weight?
I did not put that down because I didn't think it would come in.
You should have thought about that before you jumped on the damn table with the short sword.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. Chad is demanding rule of cool.
If I knew what was
Rule
going
of cool. Rule of cool. Rule of
if I knew what was going on in there, I would so run in there and just leap on the table as well, just jumping.
I have an emote for you. For all three of us.
Icky.
I'm asleep though.
My guess is I weigh just around 100 pounds.
That is a heavy gnome.
I mean,
Well, all the gear and
I've
whatnot.
seen dogs weigh
96 pounds.
close to 90, 100 pounds. I mean,
Well,
what
how much
do the dogs weigh,
Yeah.
you know?
They're 70-ish.
Okay.
Well, 55-ish and 70-ish.
Well, and a gnome is just a little bit bigger than that, doesn't he? Aren't they?
Anything else? There you go.
Well, they're actually a
Little
heck of a lot
monkeys
lighter.
jumping in the bed.
yeah, they're very
42
light.
pounds.
I was gonna say they're
That
very.
seems really light. 42 pounds.
What?
That's less
Wow.
than that bag of dog food.
Yeah,
That seems really light.
it does.
One of these days we should Mythbusters this. Just test it on.
D&D version of Mythbusters. Go.
How big is a gnome compared to a human?
It's like knee height.
3 foot something.
So what?
Rainy's here.
I'd come up to your head.
Here?
You know what? Sip Sip, roll me one more strength check. I'll give you advantage on that.
9.
Okay, you come down on this table, you hear a resounding "Ugh," and you are able to get your short
Is
sword
that a thick finish? Oh.
into the table, and you're not sure how, but you got the blade right in between the boards, and you feel your blade sink down through the table, and you are certain that you hit flesh with it. It did not go through her to the floor, but it did go into her. Roll me 3d6 for the hell of it.
Do I get underscore on that?
No! Damn straight mess, because if that's not considered generous, every other call I make from here on out better be followed up. Nessa's worship me.
9.
I don't want to be worshipped, I'd rather serve. It's a character flaw.
Good night, Taryn.
Good night,
Good
Taryn.
night, Taryn!
We'll work on staying alive.
You're welcome back anytime.
9 damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do my favorite horse is named Brutus, and then he's got his friends Pixie and Xanthic, that bastard. He named his horse Horse, and I really don't like that. And we've got another party member, Felix, and he keeps talking about turning the horses into glue, and I just don't like that. So I go, burning hands, and then he's nice.
That is 9. I like her.
Okay.
Yes, you do. Alright, that leads us to Hakuba.
Okay. So I have no clue what's going on in there.
You're not there.
You finally have to use it.
And being that she's out of sight, I'm going to run like a madman and try to wake these guys up here. Let's see, so 10, 20, 30, I get to you, and then I'm going to try to
How are
wake
you
her
gonna wake her up? Yeah, this needs to happen. Show me how you're doing it. No! Nobody likes that.
Nobody likes that.
You're just gonna bitch slap her?
I'm half-orc. I don't do subtlety. So it's
Callista, you're awake.
Ow.
just making sure you're awake.
Alright, Callista, you
And
are
then-
awake.
So that was just an action, right?
That was your action, yes.
That was your movement too.
Movement and action.
And that was
bonus
my-
action.
I forget. Can I use bonus action to move or no?
No, not if you use
Okay.
your action.
Okay.
Well, unless you're a rogue, then you
Right.
can use your bonus action to dash, disengage, or
I
hide.
forgot about that. Thank you. So
So yes, that go.
You can't move with the bonus action. You can kind action on the bonus action.
is that
For
the
everyone
same thing?
wondering why I say what I hear, but the forums, that's why.
So I'm confused. Can I use my cunning action to do that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
that's
you
what
can.
I was. That's what I was checking.
Don't
Okay.
step on her. No stepping on. He's an
No.
orc. What do you mean? He
That-
crushed her hands or something.
And yeah, 30 brings me right to her, and so I'll have to wait till next turn to try to wake her up.
Alright.
But I get a turn. Thanks.
Alright, so that was Hakuba. That brings us back to initiative. Technically correct, which is the best kind of correct. Don't get me started. Like, I enjoy conversation to understand someone else's point of view. Debates can go fuck themselves.
Oh.
And I mean that with all the love in my twisted little heart.
Very
If it's for understanding, great. If it's to prove a point, I'm out. I don't want to talk. That's just who I am.
twisted.
And that will probably never change.
But that's okay. We love you.
Most of you love me for that.
That's why I said it, woman. What do you mean?
That's why we wore matching jammies. We didn't plan that either.
No, we didn't even talk.
You spotted my fashion sense.
Sure.
Yeah.
Ah,
Terrible.
we were on the same tail link. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
Don't get catty about it.
I don't know. It was just a whisker off.
2 hands.
You just nailed it.
Taking off.
No, I have like where her cat things are. I have feet that are cat things.
Alright, guys.
So, anyways.
So does this mean you can watch where you
This
step?
is gonna be.
Hey,
Hey, Sip Sip, I need you to make a dex save.
Oh, yeah.
Nope.
What was it?
5.
Oh, I love you too, Ness.
On her stomach.
As she thunder waves
Hmm.
and the table launches off of her, blasting to smithereens. Sip Sip, I want you to make an additional dex save.
Whoops.
Okay.
What was that one?
19.
You make that one. You do not dodge the thunder wave that blasts you, and you do take 6 points of damage from it. But if you are still conscious, you are capable of landing on the floor that you jumped from. That was also me being a kind and generous DM for anyone who missed it. Like the quiet one staring at me like,
Hey, there's
why you won't make him take damage?
There's another table up
And then she is using half of her movement to stand up, and she is moving 15 feet up the stairs.
That's like. what?
Also, your short sword is across, well, one of your short swords is across the room
That
of
doesn't matter.
floor 1.
That doesn't matter.
Oh dear.
You have no doubt in your mind at this point, Sip Sip, that she is going to kill you if she gets to you.
Oh, that's fine.
He wants to be with his love, so.
Oh no, I have an idea.
You get, roll me a quick intelligence check.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I wasn't sure.
21.
You are very well aware that if she gets to you, you will die.
Uh-huh.
Okay? Sip Sip, you are up.
I'm going to grab a bag of ball bearings from my back pocket.
Not really happy with that. Oh.
You gave them to me.
You have to admit that you gave him to him.
Yeah.
I didn't have them until you gave them to me.
You know, it really is. It's interesting to see how much of the creativity comes out. And the plus side is then when I play in his campaigns, I go, whoa, 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 you got away with this? There is no way on God's green earth you should not allow this. I haven't been ballsy enough to call that yet, but I'm going to. From this point on, with authority, and gusto and enthusiasm, and much vigor, and every other synonym I can pull out of my ass for that. Alright, so you throw your ball bearings down the stairs. It sounds like it's raining.
I threw them at her feet.
Oh, okay. Let me make a dex save on that. What am I gonna put the DC as?
There's 62 of them.
I am not going to roll a dex save
I'm saying
62 times.
use that as whatever could help you with the DC.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do them in groups of 10. I'm gonna roll 6 dex saves, and I'm gonna say it's a DC 15.
Okay.
Is that agreeable? Okay.
You're the DM.
You're the DM.
Well, I know I'm the DM, but I learned that if I make it agreeable before I do something, it's better later. First one's a save. Second one's a save. Third one's a save.
Oh.
Fourth one's a save.
Oh.
15, 16, 16, 17.
Oh. Is that right?
And a 1. Hold on.
You dance really well. Or not.
How far from the stairs is it?
At the top.
At the top.
Yeah, she's up at the top.
That's 15.
20 feet. 5 feet, sorry, 5, 10, 15. Is it, yeah,
15.
15.
You watch her go. She looks like Dozer coming down our staircase. If he loses his footing at the top.
That's
Now, for everyone at home, our beloved pit bull Dozer cannot go downstairs 1 foot at a time. He looks like a rocking horse from foot back, foot back, foot back, foot back, foot back, foot back. That's how that goes.
That's adorable. I want to see
He's like a
this.
stiff slinky.
I mean, before you guys leave, I will show you that.
That's hilarious. Well, because their
Um,
stairs are so, like, their stairs are narrow. It's an older house, so the stairs are a little narrow.
And
So,
she takes 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
And I can't get out.
She has left alert! Yes!
And this is why we don't care if you interrupt screaming.
help me! I'm falling and I can't get up.
Did you have a nice trip?
See you next fall! Alright, Arcana.
Does she take hunter's mark damage?
She's gonna hit you with
No,
something.
I'm still sleeping, so.
Yep, Arcana is still sleeping.
Callista's
And
not.
Callista, it is your turn.
I'm going to walk over to her and do this. Wake up.
Okay.
Which should wake her up
You
from my knowledge of
wake
sleep.
Oh, so that's all you have to do.
I stand up.
Yes, a slap in the face is a little bit much there.
Sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Orcs in this.
You hear from inside the windmill.
Alright, Callista, what else from you?
I heard that. I'm gonna make my way to the windmill. Oh, I can't move anymore. That's it. I can't, like. Oh,
You
my action was to wake her up,
Yep.
and my move was made, so
Okay.
I can't do anything else. And I'm not a rogue, and I don't have cunning action, so I can't move a second time. I don't have dash. Sorry.
Well, technically, Hakuba.
So, I hear him going, help.
Help!
So, being the good-natured spirit I am, I'm going to 10, 20, 30, dash, 10, 20, 30.
Into the window.
Okay.
You should see the witch on the floor in front of you.
How can you see the witch
That's
on the
a
floor?
The door's open.
The door's
Is the
over
door on
here.
that side, or
The
is it?
door's over there.
Okay, so it's still going to take me a little bit to get inside.
There's two little lines there.
That are-
throw me
it's
off
just
every
a little-
time.
Gotcha. Sorry. You see a wall, Hakuba.
It's a fascinating wall.
That leads us to the Hague's turn, followed by Sip Sip.
Yep.
The Hague is going to stand up.
Half her movement.
Yep. And let's see.
Did she go up the stairs again?
She is going to move. Let's see.
It doesn't exist anymore since Slytherin's on the floor.
What happened to the barrel?
The barrel's
Nothing.
just in
I
the
never
middle of
touched
it. No.
Okay.
She's going to move 15 feet towards the barrel. Thank you.
5, 10. She's out of there.
And she is going to reach out and touch said barrel.
Reach out and touch
And some weird noises come out of her mouth. Does anyone speak Abyssal?
Actually,
I do.
Do you really?
Yes.
You're not there.
I also do, but I'm not there.
You're not there.
Not within range.
Nope.
What does Nick do, Klaatu?
Unless, well, the door is open though, correct?
Yes.
How far does the noise travel that we can
And
hear?
she's only speaking in normal.
Oh, so no.
So I would say from that far away.
And of course I can't see her lips either.
Correct. Haha.
I have this cooling ability.
And hold on, I gotta pull this thing up in the monster manual quick. As a creature begins to form from the ichor inside this barrel.
Oh, you might.
Let's see. Is there anyone who can see? I don't think you guys can yet.
No,
Mm-mm.
because if he's upstairs,
He can hear, but he can't see.
and Hakuba might be able to hear what she's doing, but not.
Hakuba, you hear an awful noise. In the same language as you heard this witch chanting. You hear
Oh my god, it's Merlin.
Kill it with fire.
I mean, all you hear is frantic mia sigillette terraria. I mean, she's going off, and I have no idea what abyssal sounds like, so that's just what we're gonna roll with.
Gotcha.
It would be something. Well, that would be infernal. Never mind.
Let's see, that was the Higgs turn. Zip zip.
I would love to know what this will look like.
I'm going to go upstairs.
I'm sure
Okay.
you
Look it up.
Well,
When I
there's
get to
no,
the top floor, what do I
it's
see?
more of a
You're
spoken language than a written
you're
language, so
on
it's
floor number 3.
No, I mean like YouTube or something.
There is a thick wooden gear shaft in the center of the room. There are 2 rotting pallets. No, just kidding, that was floor 2. There's a bunch of chests and crates. The 2 of the crates have bars in the front of them, so it's a crate, but the front wall of it opens up, and bars have been replaced.
cage.
Yeah, like the really old school church nursery ones
Oh,
that have the slide.
okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
I think so.
I just dated myself hardcore with that. It was like 3 cribs stacked on top of each other against a wall, and you could just slide the bars and put small children in and pull them out. And you knew they were done being in there when you could slide it open and they would fall out. It was great.
Sort of a Home Alone reference right there. Nice job, Ness.
I missed it. What was it?
He says, Sip Sip sends a can of paint on a rope swinging down at her head.
I
Then
did
he
that
sets
in
the
a
door
different
handle with heat metal.
I did that in a different campaign.
Go to bed, Ness.
She doesn't like you helping us, I don't think.
The DM casts sleep at Ness. This is going to be our last round of combat, and then we will end as it's already slightly after time. So Sip Sip, inside
Where's my phone? Where's my
one of
phone?
the crates is empty. There is also a pile of what looks like small children's clothing. There is a small boy huddled inside the bottom crate. I mean, he barely fits in there. He's like knees scrunched up, and
Anything else in this room?
everything looks like garbage. There's a heap of discarded clothing. There's a ladder that climbs to a wooden trap door in the 9-foot-high ceiling. There's also a moldy bed with a tattered canopy. But nothing that looks valuable, just this little huddled boy who is being very silent and looks at you a bit terrified.
I'm grabbing the rope off my pack,
Okay?
and I'm going to open the door to the kids' kid pen.
Okay.
Go to the roof and climb down.
Roll me a strength check. Okay. I mean, it's not locked, but it's not just a if it was just a simple slide, he would let himself out. I mean, you go to slide this door up, and it sticks. Go ahead and roll me one more strength check. I'm sorry, I didn't explain that well.
I'll drop the rope.
Okay.
And if that's the case, if it doesn't look like it's a specific slide, I'll set the rope down
Okay.
and use my crowbar.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Roll me strength at advantage. I'm sorry, I did not explain that one well.
Dice don't like him.
What'd you get?
11.
The boy looks at you. Do you want me to help? Maybe if I use my feet, will you use that crowbar?
I already rolled an advantage. I can't get any more advantage.
But assistance is your
Next turn you can. We'll do one more round after this, just so Sip can get the damage. Arcana.
All here, I don't care.
Well, no, we still have 3 more. I just don't want to leave with you unfrustrated.
I'm just gonna move twice towards.
Okay,
I'm gonna do the same.
Callista, double move. Kubaha.
10, 20, 30. And then
And the doors should be open, or the door to the thing should be
The
open.
door is
Yeah.
open.
so seeing inside.
You see the hag with her hand over a barrel. And you see that critter right there. I don't know, can you see that on camera or not? Kinda, sorta?
Okay, sort of.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
kinda, sorta good enough.
Okay. Like it's coming out of the barrel right now, or it's.
It's out of the barrel standing next to it. But it's got this ichor from the barrel dripping off it. It has a hog's nose, bat's ears. It's ugly.
It's ugly.
Is there still noise being made from them?
Blah, 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 blah. But it's not. Arcana, you hear yes, mother.
I was gonna say we're still 60 feet away, and there's a wall between us and stuff, so we wouldn't hear very much, but.
Yeah, just a gargled yes, mother is all you hear. We will do one more round of initiative here, and then we'll call it for the evening. Top of the initiative is the hag, who looks at the creature.
Can the mother? Well, I guess that's what she meant by she can make more.
And points up the stairs. Hang on, I gotta roll initiative for this thingy.
Don't lose the initiative sheet.
No, and I'm gonna take a picture of it as well.
And I'm peeking around the corner of the door, so.
Alright, she is going to do that, and then she is going to back up again where she's closer to the oven. So back her up 5, 10, 15, perfect. She's 15 feet, and she's just gonna stand there. And she's gonna look at you, Hakuba. Negotiate now. We can reach a deal. You're not the only one making deals today. Sit.
Another try at this door.
Alright, roll at advantage.
That's better. 18.
18? You're not sure what your problem was last time. The door comes off and the boy comes out. Gee, thanks, mister, but we gotta go before the...
Shush. We're going up that ladder. We're going to the roof.
Okay. And he makes a beeline for the ladder.
I'm going to be right behind him, climbing up to the roof with him.
Okay, you make it up to the roof, which is area 4. Did I put area 4 up there?
Mm-hmm.
Sort of.
Sort of.
Okay, it's considerably smaller. You guys come out the trapdoor and you are at the top. You can see the windmill blades. There's an arrow sticking out of one of them as it goes round and round.
The post
Yes.
that the windmill is attached to, I'm
Yeah.
going to tie off the rope to that.
Okay.
There'll be a one down.
Okay.
But I'm going to throw it down opposite the door.
Noted. Okay.
Climb.
He grabs the rope and with alacrity, I mean, he's shimmying down this like belay is on. On belay! Belay is on, and this kid's going. Run away.
And then I'm going to shout down, don't let her leave the windmill.
Can we
I'm
can we
pretty
see him, or is the windmill too high or on top? It's a
You
little.
can't see him from
Okay.
where you guys are.
But we can hear him at least.
Yes.
Oh, I shouted that. I'm
Yeah.
sure they heard me all the way up.
Alright, which leads us to this critter's turn. That is going to go 20 feet towards the stairs. Here, we can just use a deed. Here. Yeah. Just
I
a
got
die,
another
something,
thing.
anything.
There
Yeah.
we go. So be
Here?
Yep.
Like starting up the stairs?
Yes.
We have
He's gonna
another
head
thing
towards
that
up the
looks-
stairs.
I'm just saying we don't have anything.
He doesn't
ugly
even
Oh.
look at you, Hakuba. I mean, this thing seems like it's on a mission, and you are not it. Arcana.
Oh, my next turn is going to be ugly.
Taking them all with you?
I just
Is
made.
it something you want me to do tonight? Or, okay.
It's actually something you can take care of even if I'm not here next time we play.
Okay, that's what I wanted to double check.
I just did a double movement.
Okay, perfect. And Callista. Thank you everyone at home for sticking around. We are wrapping up shortly. Love you guys.
Double move as well. That's it.
Okay. Hakuba, wrap it up.
Hang on a sec, by the way.
And shut the
Yeah,
door.
You're shutting the door with you outside it.
Yep.
Yes.
And you're holding the doorknob. Or
Yeah.
the door
Yeah,
handle
I
thingy.
basically, close it.
Close the door. Okay, Holder. Hold the door. Alright.
Oh, door.
Are you doing anything else?
Take one of my plastic oils.
Okay. You're oiling it. It's probably done. Sorry. In front of the door?
I basically in front of the door, all over the door, just waiting to go.
You're anointing the door with oil.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And I'm gonna spot that.
Okay. All right. We, as much as I
Wow.
No, Ness, you are just fine. I love the chatter, and your support means worlds. You have no idea.
We love it. We love
Yes.
it.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, everyone, tonight for tuning in. We are going to break it off
We
here.
love you, Ness.
Oh! We are going to break it off here. We are going to end in the windmill. If the characters would please take a picture of the windmill, I will make note of the initiative sheet. Thank you,
Ben.
everyone, for sticking
Ness says OMG Ben.
for sticking through and just hanging out a little late tonight, for putting up a pastries and PJs. Again, next Strahd, there will be no theme. But time after that, we will kick it up with Renaissance Fair.
And we will see you Saturday with Lormir.
Yes, this Saturday is Boromir, this Sunday is Dragon Heist, and we will go from there. Thanks, everyone. Have a great night.
Good night.